Hey everyone, Pam Bam Richard here. Welcome back to Tales of Marathon Stream 3, Day 6. For now, we have just picked up the Rebavius ore from the previous dungeon we were at Regulus Knoll, and now we're going to be moving forward to not this place, because I completely forgot something from a while back. So back to Inferior we go, everybody. Alright, and I'm still joined here by Muctales. Provided his time. Yes. He's provided his time for the rest of this day. Just for a little bit of plug for those who may not be in the last segment, Muctales is known for a lot of challenge runs, such as from Tales of Fantasia Narikiri Dungeon X, Tales of Rebirth, Tales of Graces F, and this game, Tales of Eternia. Alright, let's get things going here. And yes, it's quite a ride back all the way to the central spot here. I guess you could be questioning, why did I go to Celestia? Well, I need to restock on items. That's the reason. So let's just believe that and push on forward to the bridge. Relay point. Perfect. More side quests. Yes, more side quests. It begins. It begins. The beautiful quests that are on the side. Am I playing on a PSP? Yes, I am. Sorry, you were going to say?
No, go on. I think at least the good thing about this game is that all those side quests are already worth it. You always get something out of them.
Yes, you get something very worth it in gameplay. That's for sure. And you get a little bits and pieces about story as well, which I like as well. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's a perfect balance. Man, I'm so... This next one is nothing but pure fan service. You're a Namco fan, so let's just say if you for some reason really like the advanced exam and the intermediate exam from way back when, from yesterday, then you'll love the next dungeon. You know, for one, I really like the dungeon 2, to be honest, because I recognize some of the properties that they're making references to. Some of them, not all, but a good chunk of them. Just gotta make sure I got my notes correctly here, because I need to find the location specifically. Okay. Thank goodness for a GPS. If it weren't for a GPS, then I'd be even more lost. This GPS is the best thing ever for this game, I'd like to say.
Yeah, it's definitely needed, especially... The time I needed it the most is underwater, because everything looked the same, and it was very, very hard to find some of those caves.
Yes, so much so. And I hate... The one thing I'll say about the soundtrack is, like, I really like it, but the one song I don't like is the underwater theme. Stupid! It's like, if you thought the...
I liked it initially, but the loop is so short, that's so annoying.
If you thought that Graces F dungeon had issues, well, this one is just one note extra, so make of that as you will. I hate this so much. I think this is a battle we're running into first. Oh, I think the enemies here are kinda hard? Maybe I should run away just in case. Unless they're gonna go away.
I think you're right. Around those islands, I think they are much harder than usual.
Yeah, like, particularly because this place is definitely a side quest event, and the enemies here are certainly gonna be rough, if I recall correctly. They're pretty much like sort of endgame-ish stuff. Am I in the right place? Did I not activate it properly?
I think it's not in the forest, but on the side, and I wonder if you don't... Did you trigger the side quest? Don't you have to go to...
Oh, that's right! You're right!
Yeah, Chad's hut, yeah.
So, I was supposed to be in Celestia first. Okay, let's reload that, everybody, and let's try that again. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. Shoot. Okay, let's go back to Celestia, everybody. Let's go back to Celestia. Hold up. Okay, we gotta go to Chad's hut. 3-month-old notes, everybody. This is what's gonna happen if you don't remember where to go. Okay. Nah, nothing is as bad as the Graces F cave. Well, if you want, this one is slightly better, but honestly, there's no background music. Like, with the notes, there's no music between the notes. All it is like, dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Stupid song was stuck in my head for a long time because I was trying to figure this game out through the first run. Okay, so...
I actually had the same issue when I replayed it because I got lost. I couldn't find some of those caves. And I had this music in my head all the day. Super annoying.
Super annoying. I think Chat's hut is within the inside of Celestia, because that's where we also get our ship for the first time. So we still got a ways to go to get there. I trust you. Like I definitely trust your opinion of this, or your directive over this, because I don't trust my own notes at the end of the day for these 3-month-old notes over here.
From what I remember, to access it, you actually need to read the GPS location, and I think it's in in Chat's house. That's why you have to do it.
Okay.
That's what I remember.
Okay. I also have a little section for myself which tells me of GPS locations, but of course it doesn't tell me where Chat's hut is, so I guess I know it's in the middle.
Oh yeah, it's in the middle, but I think it's very close to Tinsia, if I remember.
The thing about the boat though is that it moves much faster, I'd like to say. So you're gonna hear this song and you're gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna let you guys listen to this and see what you guys think of this compared to Grace's F.
Let me see if I find.
Okay, that's enough. I can't take it anymore. I can't take it. I thought I could hear it for longer, but I can't take it
almost
anymore.
Deserves to be a clip.
It's just, I can't. Honestly, seriously, that song, when I was trying to play this game for the first time, it was ingrained in my memory because I had to figure out where the stupid hideouts were. I'm not talking about the ones in Celestia. I'm talking about the ones in Inferior. Inferior hideouts, they don't have GPS locations.
So I just checked. I'm sorry, the GPS location is not actually in Chat's hut because it's for Eternal Throw. The GPS are actually on the Bridge of Expedition, in the conversion dock.
Oh. Okay. So I have to go there first to set up the side quest?
Yeah.
Okay.
But since that's the way you're going, since you need to go to Inferior, you're on the right track.
Okay. I was actually not going on the right track at all. I was just swimming around to get the people to hear, to listen to what I went through. Honestly, okay, I'll be real. Like the first hour and a half, it's not bad. You're searching underwater. You're having a good time. You see the name of the game that's engraved on the rocks. It's pretty cool. But the big issue is when you're trying to find something.
Yes. You lose patience very quickly with that music in the background playing while you're looking for a very small cave that is very hard to find.
I spent 4 hours finding all the hideouts. The stupid hideouts. I don't play first playthrough with a guide, so you know it when you know it. That's all I'm gonna say. Anywho, enough about that stupid theme. We're here in a much better theme. Let's head to the.
I think it's inverse dome, and then I think you will be able to go to the conversion dock.
Yeah. All right. And then we'll learn about Ifry. Okay, this is good. This is good. Follow my footprints to distant worlds. Yep. And this one too. Okay, so that should be enough to. 8864. Okay. Now we can go. Okay. Let's turn it 180 degrees. Never played the originals of 1 to 3. Oh, you're talking about Final Fantasy. Got it. Okay. So let's head off to Inferior. Now we're gonna head off to the dungeon, because honestly, this dungeon is filled with a lot of Bamco references. A lot of obscure ones, I like to say. There's one that I particularly appreciate, even though I haven't really played the games myself. I read them, but yeah, it's just there's a lot of amusing little things here or there. This is definitely not the place I'm supposed to be. 8864. Oh, it's just north of it, so we're good. Okay. Wait, no, 8864 is where we are. Let me see here. We're heading off to that hideout place. Where are we at here? Oh, wait. No, that was the right... I don't know why I'm overthinking right now. I just gotta chill and relax. It's okay. 8864, all the way up here. Perfect. Sorry, you gonna say?
No, you're on the right track.
Okay.
I think now it should have appeared. You should see like a cross in the middle of the island.
There it is. Okay. Alright. See, the thing about Eternia is that we're allowed to make these mistakes because we're really near the end game, so we got some time to kill. For this game, basically. So let's head off to the Tomb of Ifry, or Ifry's tomb, whichever you prefer. Let's save first. So, if y'all remember the last time we did an Ifry thing, there are a lot of like fun and games with the Mario Party, Tales of whatever you call it, which I got trolled on like twice or maybe 3 times. But basically, this is kind of more the same, but you got some particular little gimmicks here or there throughout this part.
Did you have to redo everything?
Twice.
At some point? Oh my god. This is the most evil thing in the dungeon. To have to redo everything.
Yes, that's all based on RNG too, so I don't think this fight is doing too well for us right now. Especially chat may not be the best for this dungeon as well. So we're gonna run away here, and I think I'm gonna switch out chat. Chat had her moment to sign, so all of you in the chat, you guys did a good job, but now it's time to let the main characters handle this, basically. Okay, so let's see if we can get some heals up here. Who has heal? It's Keel. Keel's the heal. Got it. And there we go. Alright, let's do this thing. So, this part over here, we're at the Tomb of Ifry, and we got some things to sort of accomplish while we're here. I like how Farrah's like, awesome! Reed's got nothing. Keel's like, frustrated about the poor taste of this area. Oh, Keel, don't ever change. Hey, nude? Hey, little too succinct there,
That's
Keel.
so rude.
Oh, jeez, somebody stop this individual. But Farrah looks like she's gonna have a good time here. Okay, so the whole key to this dungeon is that there are 3 rooms with 3 different sort of puzzle obstacle courses, I'd like to call them. And you know what? Let's see if we could go into this room first. Actually, no, I went into the wrong room. Let's go into this room. Some kind of weird statue. Okay, how about this room? Hey! Anybody recognize that? That's Rick from Splatterhouse. Beat 'em up horror game that Namco did like in the past. So a lot of references you're gonna be running into in this game that are like very, very obscure Bamco references, but one that will definitely not be on the same level of what year was the stupid board game of Tower of Drago was released. Anyway, I'm still scarred by that stupid question.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yes, I hate it so much. Anywho, let's get rid of this fake as usual. You know, I've been trying different strategies for this fake, but honestly, I think the best way is to just keep fighting it, because if it casts distortion, you're dead.
Yeah, your main damage will come from his own poison, basically, so you just want to stay as much as possible.
Yeah, pretty much. If you're not doing that, then, like, other than that, just keep stunning it. Eventually, once it's down to 1 HP, then you should be good to go to kill it. Reid, though, isn't doing too well. See, the thing is, now, this is the problem. I want Reid to defend himself a bit, but I don't want to, like, just change it just for this one battle, but... I'm gonna just heal him, I guess. That might give him some fun while he tries to beat up this stupid fake when he doesn't really have to. Alright, let's go for the healer. See, look at that. Reid's just jumping in there. You don't really need to try too hard, Reid. Even though I think Keel beat me to the punch there, so my target for the heal went automatically to me afterwards. So, oh well. I tried my best. Oh no. Oh, well, that's what I get for taunting Reid, huh? Okay, well, anywho. Let's just get a light bottle on myself. And let's see this fake, bite the... Oh, well, still a ways to go. Just gotta wait for a couple seconds. What happened to the voice clip there?
I think you're going to get a distortion in the face.
Good timing. Good timing. Anyway, maybe we should run. Let's go. I'm not gonna deal with this. I'm not gonna deal with this right now. If I don't have to, then I'm not gonna deal with it.
I don't remember, but don't they all give you an elixir and nothing else?
I think so.
Remembering something like that.
Yeah, you might be right there, Muck. You might be right. Because how many elixirs do I have? I currently have I have 8. So we've killed a pretty decent amount of fakes right now.
Definitely.
Hey, welcome back, Rick, man. I wonder who they hired to play him, because he's doing a good job, like, for this. Okay, so I'm trying to remember a lot of this stuff over here. It's been a long time, so bear with me. I think I gotta go through here first and not get damaged. That's just a little bit of a party favor. We got a moon robe, which is pretty good. When a figure is in your path, call upon the power of ice, so use your freeze ring. Can we handle this fight? I'm not gonna trust it. I'm not gonna trust our team to handle it, because there's 6 of them, and actually, let's try it. Okay, maybe Eruption might not be the best spell for this. Maybe stick to Dark Force there. Oh, these stupid metallic. Sorry, I'm being a little bit salty right now. A lot of stupid stuff talk here. Ever since I started thinking about the Tower of Druaga board game, I kind of got a bit of a tangent. So let's get out the mindset of the Tower of Druaga a bit here. I love Tower of Druaga, and the board game might be fun for people or kids back in the day, but I don't want to get into that tangent. We're trying to happy thoughts here. Okay, so get rid of this thing. Yeah, it looks like
actually now I'm curious to know what you think of the original Destiny X dungeon, the Tower of Druaga. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, so that's why you don't you're not complaining about it.
You know what? I did play the Tower of Druaga arcade though.
My God,
I played a bit.
I don't think that it's a game I will actually be able to play now.
You can find it in like collections and all that. That's how I was able to play it, but it's certainly an old arcade game which inspired Legend of Zelda, so it has a legacy for that at least.
I see.
That's the nicest way to put it. So if you don't freeze that zombie, it's gonna send you back to the start, so make sure you freeze the zombie. And now we're gonna play Donkey Kong, everybody. Get ready for this. It's the way to go. I mean, the thing about this place is that it's not bad. The only thing I'd be mindful of is just encounters in between. Wait, what's going on with my disc? Do you hear that, like, it's repeating the sound clips twice in a row? Because I heard it with Reid, and now I'm hearing it with Keel. Okay. It's not happening yet, but it happened occasionally, so just keep an ear open, I suppose. Alright, let's do a Swallow Dance. Well, now they're knocked away, thanks to Reid. How do you feel about their Tales of Arise limited edition chest set? It looks pretty cool. I saw it. It's pretty sick.
The collector edition one, not the ultra one, right?
No. We're talking about I think there's some kind of conference going on, and Bamco is like, oh hey, play the demo, win this chess set. And
oh yeah, the chess set. Yeah, I saw that very recently. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, and I think it's. Do they have more? I'm not deep into Tales news anymore. So do they have more of it? So
I don't know. I haven't seen any. I haven't seen it anywhere. So I have no idea if it's available on purchase.
Yeah, it definitely feels like one of those like exclusive things just for those who are there locally. So it's kind of cool that they did that. Like, more power to them. More power to them. Jeez. All that because I talked about the. It's gonna come up again. It's gonna come up again. I'm not gonna think about it. We already passed through the Tower of Druaga. I don't want to talk more about it. Anywho, okay, we're gonna keep punching things up with Farah. This is a good training ground for Farah to show things off a little bit. Maybe I could do a sneak in. What we got here? Supersonic Fist. I like how she just jumps left and right. If only she's able to finish the animation, of course.
Yeah, it misses so much. That's so sad.
Yeah. PAX West. There you go. Yeah, the pawns are Hoodles, I think. The pawns are Hoodles. I don't know. I didn't take a good look at it, but I know at least the pawns are Hoodles. That's for sure. Let's fix up our Cramos here. And get that activity notification out of the way. Okay. Ooh, restore is lovely.
Ooh, nice.
But I kind of want to separate. Well, actually, you know what? If I was working with your guide, then I guess I should keep Shadow and Bremen at the same place. Or no, I don't know. What do you think? I don't want to put words in your mouth.
I don't think you have many healing options right now, because so restore may actually be very useful.
Okay. Let's see if we could get that.
Because you don't even have nurse, right?
Yeah, I definitely don't. Maybe I should put in nurse. What was the combo for that again? Was it water and wind? I think it was water and wind. Wait, no, they're already separated. I know water has to be on the other side. Oh, water and ground, maybe?
Let's see if I can find that. I don't think the interface.
Oh, there it is. I got
The
it.
Cremel cage is very easy to understand.
Okay. Ooh, we could learn Cyclone soon. That's gonna be useful. Maybe I'll throw Volt over to the other side. Oh, but that does mean I'm gonna miss Indignation, though. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got Restore, we got Barrier, we got Air Thrust. You know what? This might be pretty good. I don't want Charge, though. Charge. Has Charge ever been useful in any Tales game? Well, maybe
in this game, it's actually good. It consumes 100 TP, it gives 100 TP back, and if the character that just got charged on it kills an enemy, I think you get more TP again.
Oh, alright,
Yeah.
I stand corrected. Alright. Sorry, I was too used to the premonition that was set by Tales of Fantasia, so that's why I kind of gave it that stigma, unfortunately.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah, alright. Well, I'll stand corrected, but I don't know if I would use Charge. Well, we'll play around with it, I guess. We'll play around with it. Okay. So, make sure to save after you pick up every outfit, because the game will remember. The game will remember. And there's one particular point that... Because you can potentially die here, is what I'm trying to say. There's one encounter you can't avoid. You have to do it, and it's an encounter that I particularly do not have good luck with. Okay, so 100 TP, you restore. Defeating the enemy restores TP. Okay, that's really cool. That's really cool. Okay, I guess I didn't give it a good read. But in any case, this second room here, after we do this encounter, has an annoying gimmick. I want to say right now, for those who may have issues with blinding lights, maybe turn off the stream a little bit, or you know what, let's see if I could. I don't know if I could do something with this. We're gonna try my best to see if I could lower the brightness a bit. Maybe no, that don't quite work. Let me try playing around with this one. Yes, it looks like I can play around with it. So I'm gonna lower the brightness of this part here, because I want to make sure that we don't want things happening. So yeah, because it's an old school PS1 game. It's designed that way for sure. That's for sure. All right. So for now, like this part of the dungeon, it's all about like running into these enemies that constantly hurt you, and when they hit you, you go down to 1 HP right away. So it does a bit of a flash effect each time it does it. That's all. See if you get rid of the Metallicore. Very nice, very nice. Activity detected again in the Cramo cage.
Already a new spell, nice.
Yeah, let's see if we can play around with that a bit then. Maybe a Shadow? Ooh, Cyclone would be lovely to use, but I think I'm okay with this setup currently at this moment. That's the thing with the Cramos, like I like playing around with it, but it's just such a shame that you have to do some sacrifices because of the setups. I kinda wish it had just all had it, basically. Alright. Can anybody see the screen? Is it too dark?
It
might be a
very
bit too
dark.
Okay, sorry. Let's increase the brightness a little bit then. Maybe that might help there. Okay.
Yeah, we can read now.
Okay, sorry, let's see if we could sort this out here. Which equipment is right here? There we go. And I need to give myself a holy bottle as well. There we go. Alright, so sneak on forward here, and is this the right area, or am I thinking of a different area? Oh no, this is a different area. Okay, oh no! Oh yeah, I forgot that's actually supposed to happen. Okay. Filters. Let's put that back on because this should be okay. This isn't the area that I'm thinking of. But what I do want to do is that I want to climb down here, get a mithril bracelet.
Can we talk about the hitbox of those spikes? They make no sense. I have no idea how you're supposed to go through them.
I don't know. They are what they are at this point, basically. You can get a nurse in. Nobody gets it. So this room right over here, you gotta make sure you avoid these specters, or else they're gonna drain your HP again. And also the platforms can sink, so run for it. Run for it as fast as you can. And push! Oh no, they're actually encounters. I thought they drained your HP. Anyway, this should be fine. They're just superstars and sea spins. I don't think these starfish are as annoying as like other starfish in the series.
Do you have some bad memories with those starfish?
It's the only way, right? It's the only way. I mean, those starfish that like in the area of the Rakagong kind of scarred me a bit. That's for sure.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
The ones I dislike the most are the one in Destiny remake.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they are very very small, so it's actually super hard to hit them, and they do a lot of damage.
Okay. I didn't play Destiny DC yet. I'll get to it someday, but especially with the patch that's out, I'm definitely gonna give it a shot when I can. Let's see here. What am I doing? What am I worried about? Oh my gosh, restores a better nurse? I thought it was just single target. Oh dear.
No, it's actually an area heal.
Oh.
Restore is basically revitalize.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just that they translated differently.
Yeah, I think about that other spell, which I think Rain has and several other single target heals have. Like, they just restore your HP for a single target.
Q?
I thought there was a restore. I don't know. I might be misremembering. In any case, I think...
I think there is indeed a restore in Symphonia. But now I don't remember what it does.
Because nobody plays S-type with Rain.
Isn't that for ailments, though?
What was that?
Isn't that to recovery spell for status afflictions or things like that?
Oh yeah, you might be right. Actually, I think that might be what it is. I don't know. It's been a while since I've explored Rain's spells like that. Yeah. I think you're right. All right. See if we can keep going with this obstacle course here. This game. We're really gonna pad this game out for the rest of this day, and I'm all for it. Hope everybody else is okay with it, because honestly, literally in terms of the main narrative, we have the night before, and we're going straight to the main dungeon. So that's why we have some time to go into some side quests, and the last dungeon isn't particularly hard. Like, the only thing you gotta be mindful of are the enemies, basically, that you run into, but there's some pretty fun puzzles, basically.
The puzzles are pretty nice. That's something I really appreciate in this game. The dungeons don't overstay their welcome. They are pretty short in general.
Yes, very much so. And I do appreciate that, because like when they're all short, it's all the more better to just go through and y'all know how it is. Anywho.
Yes, exactly. And you can enjoy a few puzzles, and you don't have too many of them. Yeah, you can just enjoy them very easily if they are not too long.
Yeah.
Nothing's worse than a very very long dungeon that is just corridors of nothing.
I'm looking at that one Vesperia one in the canyon. Never forget it. Okay. This might be the part here. Just be mindful of things, because you're gonna see... Okay, so to show quickly, these enemies, when they hit you, you're gonna go down to 1 HP, but they won't kill you, because they're gonna do something like this. Yeah, so it's pretty bad. That's with the filter on.
Freeze them?
Can you?
I think.
You can! Oh my gosh! I had no idea. I had no clue.
That's definitely better than having to redo.
Yeah, what the? Oh my gosh. Oh, stupid encounter. Okay, well, all right, then forget my warning. Let's see if I can do this properly. Holy smokes. I had no idea you could do that. Oh my gosh. Every single time I went through this dungeon, I took the damage and healed afterwards. I thought it was like, oh, you can't do it. I never realized you could do that. Thank you, Mook, again.
I think the first time I played this game, I also took the damage because I had no idea what to do. This is a very trollish dungeon.
What was that?
This is a very trollish dungeon.
Yeah, very much is. Speaking of troll dungeons, how about that mine shaft in the cross version? Yeah, I hated that. I hate the added thing they added to that. Yeah.
Which dungeon in the cross version?
Morely a mine shaft. There's that one thing that they added. Uh-oh.
Yeah, in the you mean when you light the torch?
Yes!
I love it so much.
It pissed me off. I was like, oh, you know, I was streaming it one day, I was just showing it off, and all of a sudden they troll me. I'm like, what? What? What happened? And then Kretz gets up like, come on, Namco. Now you're just hating. Oh my goodness. For those that don't know, okay, so in Tales of Fantasia, there's the Morlia mine shaft. And the Morlia mine shaft, there's how do I say this? There are chandeliers that you light up to advance, except for when you light up one of them, it's gonna cause arrows to fire at you and you'll take damage. Like that's normal. But in the Cross edition, the one in the PSP, the thing happens, you get hit by arrows, but then you also see Crest on the field, like, collapse. And then it plays the game over music. And then, like, I'm like, what the heck happened here? Like, what's going on? And then, like, Crest gets up, like, nah, what was that all about? And I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe Bamco trolled us in that version. They trolled us even more. But that's the gist of that, basically.
Let's do it.
Alright, some more poison toads and bullfrogs. Thank you for telling me about you can freeze them. That would have caused so many issues so much. But there's one thing that I can freeze. It's going to be coming up after this as we cross the bridge. And I don't think I like that encounter at all. The set particularly is a little bit rough. So you got to make sure that you're ready for it, I'd like to say. Unless you get really lucky, I'd like to say. We'll see what happens now, basically. We'll see what happens now. Eternia. How far are we into this? We really have a lot of time to kill. See if we can get a nurse in. There we go. Alright, I think it's time. I think it's time to run into this encounter. Let's get a save over here. And let's progress to this encounter that you can avoid. If only we had the Lux Blast.
Oh yeah, I remember having trouble with them too.
I think it was the Medusas that gave the big... I don't know. Maybe I'll do better now. I thought I had trouble, but we'll see what happens, I guess. Maybe I'll do better now. We're a better player from when I played 3 months ago. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, bring out the Sylph. You know what? Maybe I was overhyping it. Maybe it wasn't so bad. Maybe this is okay.
You definitely took a lot of precautions.
Yes, I did. Because I had to. You want to know why? Because I kept forgetting to save after every outfit you get for Ifry. So like I died to it, and then like I have to do it all over again. That's why I remember it. Okay, yeah, maybe that wasn't so bad. Yeah. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. That's for sure.
Yeah, you did well.
Thank you. Alright, so this little weird thing, you gotta like drag this statue while running into encounters. I'm not dealing with these things though. I'd rather we get through this puzzle and pick up this last part because we're almost done. Yeah, we gotta drag this statue down. please cooperate with me, PSP. Down here, and bring it across, I'd like to say. Where do I put it?
Try putting her back and putting her in again. Because I had a lot of issues as well.
There we go, there we go.
Oh, yeah, it's super annoying to actually
Push her correctly.
Yeah, and now you need to know that you can go through this door afterwards. If you if you weren't like keen on seeing the background, then you're gonna lose it, and you're gonna have to go through that mandatory encounter again that we just ran into. So make sure you go to the door.
You actually fight it again if you
Yep.
cross the bridge. Oh
Yep.
my god.
I learned that the hard way. But now we've dressed this statue because of Keel's disgust of it, and we have picked up the light spear. Not the cannon version, mind you. And we're gonna have to keep on pushing forward here, and that light spear is gonna be very important, and we're done with this dungeon. Alright.
Nice.
Well, that was a nice time waster. Let's see what else we can do.
Let's hurry back to Belir Castle. Without the our efforts are meaningless.
Fine, I guess we should go to Belir Castle. We might as well experience the night before. Because if you don't experience it, then we won't run into any other side quests anyway, so... We might as well get some form of main narrative stuff before we get to the final dungeon. And all that. Well, actually, we will visit the final dungeon for a bit, but not for too long. Not for too long. Because it's just something we want to pick up while we're there.
Yeah, you should definitely try to get it early.
Yes. Very much
It's a
so.
very good. Yeah, that's a very good point.
Alright, so let's head on over to the Inverse Dome. And let's give it a bit of a spin, shall we? I like this. It's stupid, it's simple, but it works. Maybe stupid is too strong of a term. It's simple and it works. So, I really like how this is how we're going between the two worlds, all thanks to Ifry.
Yeah, I really like it. The setup is very, very epic, I feel. Like, when you first get into this, you're like, oh, I can finally go back.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, they make it so grandiose. Everything about the song and the presentation of all this Van Eltia stuff, the Ifry stuff, except for the underwater stuff, is all very grandiose, basically.
Yeah.
Why am I going here? Oh yeah, Belir's Castle. Jeez. That's me when I actually play my Tales games. Like, I'm like, why am I here? Like, what am I doing? A lot of the times. And random encounters don't help with that either, so...
No.
Yeah.
Especially in maps where there's like just corridors, because after the fight, you're not even sure from which direction you come from.
Yeah. And it's even worse when they all look all so samey, like all the same halls and everything. That's like when my sense of direction starts to take a huge hit.
Yeah, I can definitely understand that.
Alright, I think it's time. I think we're about ready to get prepared for the night before. After, I think we drop somebody off here first. No, actually we drop off the Ribavius ore first. And then...
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and then we're gonna head forward here. Okay. Belir Castle. We've been here 3 times already, but it's not as bad as any other revisit in any other Tales game. I'm talking about Doth. I'm talking about Eternia. you know those places? I remember those places, because we kept going back here. Here is not in that level at all.
Abyss is very infamous for that one.
Mm-hmm. You're telling me. I feel bad for Abyss because, like, my opinions about Abyss is all the nitpicking I did during the marathon. So, I need to give that game one more revisit just to solidify my opinions about it, because bad times were done whenever every single time we had to go back to Doth. Titania.
The pacing in Abyss is also a very big issue. Yeah, I can understand why it bothered you so much.
I don't remember too much about the pacing. I remember Act 3 being... I don't like Act 3. That's all I'm gonna say. It got good at the end though, but at the beginning it felt like, am I just playing Act 2 again? But yeah. Anywho.
I can understand.
Yeah. So now it's time to get ready for the night before. And it's a sweet night before, I like to say. Alright, it's time for the final act, everybody. But we still have things to do after the final act, so it's gonna be a little bit awkward after we're done with the preparations and everything. Actually, let's do a navigation skit. What's up, Farah?
I wonder what
Or Q.
Gallinos expects to accomplish at Seyfried Observatory.
I guess that's one way to find out. Let's head on over to the Seyfried Observatory. That's the thing, like, with the voice clips of this game, like, when it comes to my PS1 disc, I guess it's my disc issue. Like, the voices keep cutting out too early, so, I kind of want to preserve my copies as best as I can, so I'll probably just end up backing it up and playing it on emulator at the end of the day.
I haven't replayed the dub version in a long time, so I don't know if it's, like, an issue from the dub, or if it's like a loading issue from your disc.
Somebody in the chat said, like, when I talked about it the first time, that it was most likely related to my own discs. So I want to keep them, like, in prim condition as much as possible. So that's why I don't want to risk it, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Anywho, let's see if we could head over to the middle here. As much as I love your theme, Van Altia, it might be time for us to retire you soon. I'm gonna miss this theme. This amazing, epic theme.
Yeah, it's very, very good.
Yes, one of the things about this theme where it's like, yeah, it's repetitive and it's short, but it's amazing. You want to hear this. This has more than 4 notes.
It's maybe a bit too epic for like a ship film.
Nah, I don't think so. Look at this. Like, this is our first actual ship that we. Well, you know what? There's one thing that can beat it. It's Bernardo in Tales of Destiny PSX. I love riding on Bernardo, the best dragon.
Can we talk also about his name, Bernardo? That's perfect.
It's the perfect name. Like, there's no other name that could give like a sea dragon that could give you a lift. Oh my gosh, I love Bernardo. Never change, Bernardo. You do the job well for us. Alright. I think we're in the right side for the barrier service, though, so... Okay.
Yes.
Let's see what we can do here. Okay. Off to the Seyfried Observatory. I think we're doing this? Okay.
I think that's what Kill said in the skits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did it reload?
Might have. Let's just keep going through here. Anywho, this is going to be an intriguing night before, I'd like to say.
Oh, I hope I think the PSP version actually has one of the unique theme that was removed in the PlayStation version called Romance.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I love that music so much.
It's so good, and it also plays in a scene that we saw earlier too. Like, there's a lot of good things about that theme.
Yeah, wasn't that at Imen?
Yeah,
between Fire and Reid. It's very, very good. I love it.
Yeah, I was talking about it before, and I'm like, oh geez. When it comes to hearing that scene for the first time on the PS1, like, it didn't have the song, so I was like a little bit confused about everything. So, like, no, whatever. It's not really confused about everything, but it's more like figuring out. It didn't have as much of an impact because the song wasn't particularly as good, I like to say.
Yeah, and just like what we said with the dub, you don't think the direction wasn't perfect, so it was very hard to actually got on what feelings are you supposed to get from this scene.
You like him, don't you?
Yeah. But the song very much helped, for sure, like, to add to the gist of everything with regards to how it was presented and whatnot.
I agree totally.
Yeah.
And the only thing I don't understand is, even though this is an instrumental version of the opening, they didn't keep the instrumental version for the ending theme of this game.
No, they didn't, because like they're not supposed to, because when it comes to the song, it still has a license to the band at the end of the day. So that's why they got rid of it, I like to say.
Yeah, but that instrumental song is basically the same case as the romance song for me.
I don't know how it snuck in. It just snuck in for some reason, because it definitely wasn't in the PS1 version. Yeah.
Maybe we forgot to remove it.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably my guess, but I don't know. It should not have been there, but it ended up being there, so...
Yeah, I mentioned that because I think that ending theme is very, very cool, and it's it's very sad that it's not in the localization.
Yeah. Which is why I was all the more happy that I heard it in the PSP version, that's for sure. Chat scene, nothing really happens here. She's just sort of talking about her personality. That's all it is. I mean, we did kind of talk over it, but I did kind of like the scene that happened between Rowan and Isla, even though despite Rowan's performance, it was kind of nice to see how they're kind of like parallels with each other, and they both have like romances that didn't particularly go too well. So both unrequited loves, I like to say.
Can't be.
And Chad's just wandering around here. I think the meat of this night before really happens once we get to the main floor. So, I mean, it's kind of just... It is what it is with Chad so far, but we'll get there eventually.
Someone save me!
And this is Chad's role in the game in a nutshell. Machines being scared of animals. Yeah. All this stuff.
Be a good little guy and go outside. There's nothing here for you.
I don't mind the voice work though. Voice work's fine, but
yeah, I was thinking about the same thing.
Yeah, character-wise, not
I told you to stop.
She serves her purpose, just like Patty.
Please stop.
I think that's a bit insulting for Patty, to be honest.
Oh no! What do you think about Patty then of Vesperia? Without going into too much spoilers.
I'm begging you. Please.
Well, she kinda fits in the story. It's not perfect, but they actually tried. For Chat, it doesn't feel like she has any purpose than just, yeah, I have the ship, now you can travel.
I don't know what to feel about, we played through Vesperia over, like, oh jeez, it's been 5 days ago. But basically, I didn't think that Patty didn't really do too much for the narrative for me. Like, I kind of get it when she was sort of being like that, her reveal and whatnot, the thing with, like, when her dialogue with Flynn, but I don't know, it kind of felt like the reveal didn't really appeal too much to me at the end of the day.
Yeah. Yeah, I can understand that. But at least she has a reveal. That's the point.
Okay, fine, I get it. At least she had something. Alright. If we're going...
That's mostly my point, yeah.
Okay, if we're going from that perspective, at least she has something. Alright, okay. Well,
you should know that better than anyone.
Fine. I don't know. She's fun to play as, at least. But anyway, we're gonna get into the core 4 here. We're gonna talk, basically.
Rest up a little bit.
I love Galno's English voice. He's just the one that's consistently good. He's an actor who knows what he's doing. Sorry you didn't hear too much of it.
Quiet, isn't it?
You bet. Beautiful.
I just wish that all of this, the Grand Fall, Nereid, all of it, I wish it were just a dream.
Okay.
It's not like Keel to talk like that.
I really feel that way. If it were just a dream, nobody would get hurt, right?
Oh, this was the song that they would use for the Farah Reid theme too.
Yeah, in the first PlayStation version, I remember.
I would not be able to talk with Keel like this. I'm glad it's not dream. Even though it's very sad, Meredy happy about now. Everyone alive.
Meredy, you're really incredible.
You're the best, Meredy. need a bit of direction there, Keel.
Yeah.
Strange. Yes, because I think Keel is always angry. That is usual, and so today is very strange.
Am I really like that? Angry all the time?
Decent line.
Yes, but it is okay. I like it when Keel is strange. Compliment makes me happy.
It doesn't help that they made Meredy have a very strange speech pattern, so
No.
the direction is all over the place for her.
Yeah. Oh, but this scene,
What I did
it
to
gets
my
enhanced so much more because of this freaking song.
Yes.
Oh, I love
learned
it.
during the trials of Seyfried.
Oh, so you did know.
Song's curing it,
Ow.
don't worry.
You kept it a secret? Why didn't you tell me?
Farah, you haven't changed much, have you?
I haven't? It's because of you.
Huh?
When I laugh, or get really mad, or even occasionally cry, the only reason I can be the person I am is because of you, Reid. I'm who I am today because you were always there, looking after me.
Protect those you love. That was what Ras said. He said that the Aurora Art exists for that purpose. If it's to protect people you love, the will of the people is limitless. That's why I'm here. I'm here, undaunted and with no regret or hesitation.
Those you love, huh? I want to protect you, Reid. I can't do it alone, but there are the others. With friends by our side, there's nothing to be afraid of, right?
Yeah, you're right. I'm starting to think maybe we can do it.
Of course! Yeah, no problem.
Ikikidoo. Yeah. And Max does
They
it
actually
well.
delivered it pretty well.
Yeah. It would be the music box that'd be playing during that scene, but that song just does nothing but good things for like the cutscenes and whatnot. It's so good. And like I think I remember the first time I heard it was like they were doing the countdown for Tales of in for Zestiria, that countdown, and they were doing like the scenes and all that. They played the Japanese version of that scene, and then I heard the remix of Flying. And I'm like, whoa, where is this track? Where can I find it? When can I listen to it? Because I didn't hear it in PS1 at all. So I think CP, you helped me like indicate that basically it was called Romance. It's just that song does so much to help out with the scenes and whatnot. It's such a good track. And like we were talking about this with for Chase before too, is like I don't think there's like any remix of an opening song where it's like it's kind of like, oh, it's bad, it's badly implemented basically.
Yeah, usually they are extremely very good and powerful. Like you can really feel some emotions when you listen to them.
Yeah.
That's something I really like in this series: the instrumental music of the openings.
Yeah. And I think like they sort of like updated for like games like Symphonia and whatnot, whereas like if they use like actually it's kind of weird because like Legendia still had the song for its Japanese opening, but anyway, Oh, yeah, I forgot what happens next here. What happens here, actually? It's been a while since I've seen the CG. I'm kind of confused. I think... Oh, wait, I remember now. Excuse me. Anywho. Looks like we're ready to set off.
yeah, I remember now.
Yeah. This is our time to go off on our adventure to the final dungeon. Kinda. I also want to point out how like the Cramo speaking there is kind of similar to like how like it was handled in Vesperia. That was like a side quest where the summon spirits are speaking to each other. It's a cool little callback in Vesperia. But yeah, so that was how it was supposed to play out. But the PSP version, the voices are a little mixed up here. You want to hear how it sounds here? Let's hear it.
I got it. Can you let go of me now?
Oh, so that's why my undub version also has issues here. That's because the original is completely messed up.
I had to fix that
And what
scene.
would that be?
I had to fix that scene because this is what the PSP copies all came out with. Listen to these voices. It's the wrong clips.
Don't be stupid. That's silly. She wants help. From both of us.
I like the ventriloquist act that's going on here. Nothing, okay.
Help? Oh, I see. We can't understand her, but we sure can help.
How?
How? At the end of that
Oh
cutscene.
my god, that two last lines were perfect.
Okay, so this is still normal though. Like this is fine. Like we already seen this. It's all good. It's all fine and all grand and all that. So we can skip this and all that. But there's two scenes in the night before where it gets a little bit rough. And it's not just that one scene. There's another cutscene where the lines get screwed up. So that's why I really had to fix it. But thankfully, the lines, the scenes, including the main four, like they're okay. At least they're okay. But yeah, that's why you might have noticed a bit of a weird change from there when we were getting into the scene. But basically, I didn't want that to ruin the moment. Is what I'm trying to say. I had to confirm that it was actually like other copies. It's not just mine, so I had to look up another PSP playthrough. And then like one of the first comments on it was like, "Why am I hearing dialogue from the beginning of the game like at this part?" It's just wild. And the thing is that the sound clip files are in the UMD. There's some kind of weird coding thing I like to say.
So did we actually release some versions where it's fixed?
The fixed versions that they fixed that Volt dungeon, if you recall, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
As I thought.
We also fixed
Right.
the lines for these scenes.
No, I'm playing the fixed version. I'm
Oh,
playing
okay.
the fixed version. Because if it wasn't the fixed version, then I'd be stuck at Volt.
Yeah. So so they never corrected that.
I guess I don't know what's happening with the first version, but I don't know. Like, I don't know if I want to look into it, basically, because yeah, I don't want to risk. Well, I don't want to get like another PSP copy of this game because they're a little bit more expensive now than when I first bought this. Merity, you're incredible. You're amazing, Merity.
You're my bro, Meredy.
I mean, again, it's just a direction thing. The voices are fine. It's just a direction thing. And yeah, when at least we get to hear this beautiful song again. So I'm okay with going through this again because we're getting close to the second scene that gets affected by the weird glitches for the voice clips.
You kept it as
Yeah, I know which one it is.
Oh, you know what it
Yeah.
is?
Yeah.
when I laugh.
Uh,
I'm who I am.
Yeah, so you thought that they handled it well here, the dub, this scene?
That was what.
I think it was pretty
If it's
good.
to protect him here.
What do you think?
Those
I thought it was fine. There were some lines were a little bit off, but I'm just nitpicking. If I nitpick this game's voice acting a lot, then it's gonna be an issue. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be better, but there were no times where I felt like, oh, this is completely out of place.
yeah. Here we go.
Right.
Right?
Hey, you know, we haven't introduced ourselves yet.
It's too bad we can't communicate.
This is so stupid.
My name is Farah. Understand? Fair.
Oh shoot! I didn't mean to cut that off.
Farah.
Yes, Farah. And this is Reid. Reid.
Ruidu?
Say it.
It's Reid. Reid.
Duh.
Reid.
Yeah, she said it. She said it.
Merity.
Are you fair or are you Merity, Celsius? Let's get it straight here. I think this is where it cuts off. I think. Surprise me, game.
Iatiusu
Ah.
Dengauti. I'm Itiausu Usu. Quickie.
I mean, they share the same color, so you're kind of quickie.
Quickie.
Oh my god, that last one.
This is why I had to edit it, because it was so
Oh
dumb,
my
but it's
God.
funny. Alright.
Oh my god, if it's just going on quickly. That's ridiculous. Oh, amazing.
So I'm glad you guys both heard both versions of the night before. The true version and the I don't know what Ubisoft did version. Alright. So off we go. Yeah, full speed ahead, chat. Full speed ahead. Alright, so we are gonna go to the final dungeon. Just for a little bit. We're not gonna stay there too long. Only for a bit. Let's see if we can head over there right now. I had to change my my TV source for my computer, from my game console to the computer because I wanted to watch the scenes. Because I was waiting on that whole Isla and Rowan scene for the longest time to show you all the beauty of what Bamco did, or what Ubisoft did, I like to say. Oh, this is cool actually. The mana cannon is finally gonna do some good. They really want to appeal to the mana cannon now. I also like the idea of the fringe cannon, because the fringe cannon, we've been fringing since the start of this game, so it's cool that they're like implementing it, and it represents the unity between Inferi and Celestia for this moment. So, you know, gameplay, helping out with the story, you know, little things like that. Eternia as well, it does it very well.
Yeah, Eternia implemented its gameplay mechanics very well into the story itself, and that's very, very impressive.
Yeah, and I think the big part for me is like, sorry, I'm just laughing because I'm thinking about what happened in that night before again. But basically, stupid quickie! Oh my gosh.
What?
My first reaction when I heard it, I'm like, what is going on? I thought it was just my disc. I thought my disc was really buggy, but no, every copy had that. But yeah, no, it does a good job explaining story through its gameplay, and like, I think Reid's Sacred Trials are a big example of that. Like specifically, like when you play as the Egg Bear, and when you play as Keel, and when you play as Chazelle. Like all 3 trials really delivered that well.
Yeah.
All right, we made it past the barrier now that blew us away before the 3rd act. Zosimo's just chilling around too. He's also a part of this whole thing. Yeah, you kind of forget about the roles of these NPCs a bit when you haven't seen them since Act 1. Because
Yeah. If you take a huge break on Eternia like for a few months and you go back to it, you will forget most of those NPC.
it's like, who is this Rowan? Who is this like Zosimos? What are they all about? But alright, this is the final dungeon of the game. We're only gonna visit for a little bit though. Only for a little bit. Let's see here. If I have my directions correct, we shouldn't be here for too long. So this is Chazelle's castle, the final dungeon, and we're gonna head off to the east first after everybody comments about. Oh, I guess nobody comments on it. Okay. I guess they do comment on it. Nah, I remember now. So this is the inside. Thanks, Reid. Wouldn't have noticed. Oh yeah, this is supposed to be Vattenkais, which apparently is like Batenkaidos in Japanese. Never knew that. Which is funny, considering like how like there's now a Bamco series called Batenkaidos, so it's like
Yeah, definitely. No idea if it was the name in Japanese. Huh.
Yeah, that's what CP told us yesterday, and CP knows a lot about these Tales games in Japanese, so...
Nice.
Let's see here. I think the first thing we have to do, we have to run into this battle here. I'll always remember this background, because I remember it from Tales of the World Narikiri Dungeon 3.
Me too! I actually played ND2 before Eternia, and I remember that dungeon and that background from there.
Yeah. Both Narikiri Dungeon games like build off the Eternia engine. It's not the best, but for Tales of on the Go, I'll take it. Like it got the job done.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like I still got the Omega Shield on Reid though, and Reid is doing fine with this Omega Shield. I don't want to take that off. It heals his HP anyway. Ooh, okay, so we're gonna get ourselves a holy bottle back up here, because what I want to do is go up first. And what we're gonna do is pick up some side quest items along the way here. Particularly, this item is gonna be extremely useful for us. And the weird thing is that it's just as kind of chilling around Vattenkai. So I don't know with the item of who it's related to. It's like I don't know how it got here, but hey, infer of what you will as to why this item is here. Because once again, let's get some battles here first, because you know battles like to interrupt my train of thought every single time. Show off some more Rising Dragon Strike. I'm pretty sure I have like a skill for it. No, I don't got anything. I mean, Super Swallow. I haven't explored too much of Super Swallow Dance, but I think I like using Super Swallow Dance and Rising Dragon Strike as a bit of a chain ender. But I just like how Rising Dragon Strike looks compared to Super Swallow Dance, so I don't really use it as much. But that's just me anyway.
Yeah, it looks cool, but I have to admit I barely use it because that startup is usually screws me up way too much.
Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. That's why I usually save it for the end of the combo, because I think there's like a bit of a early hit at the beginning, and because we're in the middle of a combo, like they're already up in the air, so...
Yeah, it keeps the enemy staggered for during the charge effect. So, if there's only one enemy, it's totally fine, but if there are other enemies, you're in quite a difficult position for some time.
Yeah, I like how you said tiger. That's a really cool term. you said, wait, what did you say exactly? Sorry, I missed it.
On which part? Sorry.
When the enemy's up in the air. Did you say tigered, or did I hear something else?
Oh, maybe I just pronounced that stagger.
Oh, staggered. Okay.
Yeah, you stagger there for quite a long time, but if there are other enemies, you're like vulnerable for very, very long. Can be hit during that charge animation.
Yeah. The thing is, because like it's in midair, it doesn't do too much already for me. But anywho, we did pick up the dark spear there. So the light spear is not Victory Light Spear, but it's more like something akin to like what Ifry had hidden. And the Dark Spear is the light to his darkness, so kind of makes you wonder, like, how did Ifry get to Vattengeist? I did not realize he had access to that. I can understand, I was gonna say Tetiala and Silverrun, damn it. I was, Celestia and Inferior, but I certainly don't understand, Vattengeist, and that's supposed to be some kind of, like, place of nothingness.
Yeah, now that you mention it, that makes absolutely no sense.
Wait, let me correct myself a bit, because I think they did say at the start of this cutscene it's supposed to be some kind of illusion to represent Vattengeist, but that doesn't still help with why it's here.
Yeah, it has no mean to being here. There's no reason it's there.
Yeah, it's just sort of chilling around basically. This Dark Spear. Okay, so what? Is it okay? So correct. I've been so spoiled by the holy bottles in Vesperia. Do those holy bottles really don't last that long in this game?
I think it's okay. It definitely, it definitely blocks enemies for quite a long time, so it's pretty good. I mean, the encounter rate is definitely lowered, but if I remember, you consume them extremely fast.
Okay. Fair enough. Alright, so I don't know what to think about what's happening next time. We're not doing it yet. I tried to do it on my practice, we couldn't do it, so I don't know if I should if I want to kill time. Do you really want to see me lose a lot and have like low HP or something? But I don't think we're gonna do it yet. But all we're gonna do is just head over to the next area here and essentially just activate it, but not do it, because this is a cool little reference here.
It's way too early for you to fight him.
Yeah, you're telling me. I mean, do you think I could pull it off based on everything? Because that's like a super duper boss. I don't think there's any way for me to fight it.
Even on normal, this is a nightmare. So maybe you can do it. Like, surprise me. That's definitely going to be very, very hard.
We may have time to entertain it once. If I could do it once, we'll try it once. If it works, cool. If not, then I'm sorry, everyone. I really tried to practice it. We couldn't get it done, but we'll definitely.
Will you actually try after doing all those side quests? Because maybe you can do that after, when you are a bit more prepared.
So here's the thing. I'm talking about when I tried that boss after I did the side quests that I didn't do well. So that's why I'm gonna apologize ahead of time for those who know Eternia. But I know I'll at least combat one of the other secret bosses, basically. Well, no, not secret bosses. One of the other Kremls is what I'm trying to say. Because secret boss can be open-ended. It can mean anything. I don't want to give any empty promises here. But this was cool. We're here at Time Space.
We're all waiting for you to solo that X dungeon.
I've never played it at all. Never played it at all. Do you really want to see a blind run on stream? I don't think so. I don't think anybody does.
This is going to be painful, yeah.
No. I don't think that's gonna work so well. But this is cool. This is really cool. You can't see quite yet, but I think eventually it might step out of that light. I don't think it does it? No, it doesn't. But yes, this is Sekundes. German for seconds, I like to say. Did I get the right language? I'm pretty sure I did. I hope I did. Anywho, yeah, so this was really cool because you wouldn't know to find this Kreml unless like you examined that second lift twice, because if you remember with the first lift we ran into, you could go up or down. So you kind of have to infer that with the second lift, you could go down twice. So doesn't want to fight us yet. I'm very happy you don't want to fight us yet. I am pleased that you don't want to fight us yet. So let's see if we could fit this Kreml into one of our cages as the party freaks out a little bit. I think I should put it in Keels. Yeah, okay, I guess it does show, the Secundus doesn't show itself in the light, from the light, but basically it's Daos. It's Daos from Tales of Fantasia. Like, that whole thing is like a huge callback, since Daos is all about, the plot is all about time and everything. So, it's cool we get to see him. I'll entertain it once, maybe. We'll see how today goes, but basically, we don't have to fight Secundas quite yet, but you can kind of see its little, where's the Cremo Cage? Its little spread over here. It's just chilling around. Not quite the best view, but that's supposed to be Dal's, basically.
Don't forget to French to get distortion.
Thank you. It's always a habit of mine, I keep forgetting to French.
Yeah, it's a bit annoying that the game forces you to do that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad, because, like, after you get the spirits and you keep exchanging them, it'll remind you to French, but when you first get them, it doesn't do it for you automatically, so, yeah, that's the only thing. Make sure to French. Super Swallow Dance. Speaking of, Eternia, like, for those who played Symphonia, it must have been really cool to have seen, Meredy and Farah in the cameo battle there. Obviously, when I first played Symphonia, it didn't have too much of an effect for me, but I can only imagine the reaction people had when they played Eternia to Symphonia. It's such a cool, like, cameo battles are always nothing but good stuff. But when I first played Symphonia, I always thought, like, oh, these people are all from the same game, and Gar must be a really, really, really vital character. But when I played Destiny's game, Gar, not particularly so much. Okay, let's see if we could get the Cremo fix over here. What do we French into? Oh, no, it must be some other spirit. Maybe it's Rem? Okay, what do we get with Rem? Not yet. Wait, no. Not yet. I don't think it's gonna help in the next boss fight we're gonna run into, though. I think I got everything here. Never really made the connection before, but Vattenkai was called front. Oh, wow! Oh, you know what? For those who chilled with the literal Melnix earlier, that's why I was wondering, like, why is it Fraunhofer in the literal Melnix translation? That makes a lot of sense. Huh.
Interesting.
Because, like, the literal Melnix in that one CG cutscene during the second trial, like, you know, there's sort of, like, they learned that, like, the world used to be Vattenkai and Seyfert took over and brought the humans along. The Melnix translated to, Fraunhofer. I'm like, what does that mean? I tried to look it up, I didn't get it, I didn't see any reference to it in Eternia at all, so the moment that they called it that, I was like, huh, what do you know? That's a good point. That's a really good call there for Chase. It's called Fraunhofer. Oh my gosh. Okay. Anywho, all this like plot just opening up right here. Like the little things I'm learning about this game, and after like a fourth playthrough, it's so cool. Like I love it when I revisit games and I learn new things. Like it's the best part. It's the best part about these games.
There's always so many things to learn about these games.
Yeah, especially when it's like, I don't know, like when it's... Alright, here's the thing, like, I talk about, like, long games all the time, how I don't like long games. It could be because, like, you know, I'm like, a veteran Tales fan or something, I guess. But, basically, I don't like the term veteran. Anywho, what I'm trying to say is that, like, because I played Tales games for so long, it's like, part of me kind of like, oh, let's get things to play really quickly through, and I end up really liking games that are a little bit shorter, but I think about, like, when I played Symphonia first, I liked it because, like, I was still a Tales sprout. I was the very beginning of my Tales playthroughs and all that. And, oh, wait, what am I doing? There's something I'm supposed to do here first. Can we rotate it backwards, please?
I think you can still go to the conversion undock.
Oh, okay. We'll get into that tangent later because there's something very important that we have to do here. Yes, this is it. So, let's put our Spear of Darkness here, and let's put our Spear of Light right over here. Spear of Darkness from Vattenkai and Spear of Light from Ifry's tomb. And the true descendant of the pirates have come among us. Holy... What is this, a spell incantation?
Yeah, perfectly well.
Release yourself from the chains of gravity. Gravity well. That actually be pretty sick. Not gonna lie. Holy smokes. All right, so we finally got our final upgrade with our Van Eltia here. Powered up through the Dark Spear and the Spear of Darkness and the Spear of Light. We have our evolution. Super Van Eltia.
Very impressive that there is a CG animation that is completely optional.
Yeah.
Like so much effort.
That's a very good point. Oh man. Yeah, Van Eltia 3.0 right over here. So that means we now have the iBird. The iBird dock has been constructed, and we got 2 empty cabins, which we haven't been able to capitalize on, unfortunately. They're way too expensive. But I really wanted my own personal shop. Let's see. Okay.
The most interesting one is unfortunately the most expensive one, and it is like the warp, so that you can go to any city extremely quickly between worlds.
Yeah. And by that point, I didn't want to try it. It's like 1 million or something? 1 million gold? Yeah. I'm like, I'm good.
Yes, it is.
I'm good. I might as well just fly with the iBirds anyway. they're more in the way and they're plot relevant. They don't cost anything, so I'm good.
I was actually very happy it existed when I was grinding for the recipes, but god, yeah, that's way too expensive.
Way too expensive. I did not want to deal with that whatsoever. Same with the theater for the Altus Vague. You know, I'm not spending that much money to watch a theater play that I could see on YouTube. Wow, did I just say that out loud? No, I love theaters. Like, support live theaters, everybody. Anywho.
And now that you mention it, there is a warp machine that is basically the same price as a scene in a theater. That makes no sense.
Wait. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So, like, what would I rather spend my money on? Would I spend my money on a cool warp feature that will get us from town to town? Or some kind of play that you get to watch for a couple seconds, minutes? I don't know how long it is. Okay, I think I have to go to Chat's hut first. Let's head off all the way there. Somewhere around here. Chat's hut is closer to the middle. So yes, this is the iBird. Song is I still like the Van Eltia song personally, but this song is not that bad. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Anything is better than. That'll be my last cheap shot for it because we got the birds now. Anything is better than whatever's underwater. Okay, I'm done. Unless we have to go back.
And you will have to go back to it at one point. You will have to hear it again.
Yep. And I'll probably point it out again too. So I apologize ahead of time, but that's gonna happen. Okay, let's head off to Chat's house first. I'll play warps you to another. Jeez. Anywho, what's terrible, Chat? What's going on? All right. You fighting for your backstory? I'm looking for it too. What the how can you tell? Oh, I didn't translate that. Oh, because it's numbers. That's why I didn't translate it. 120, 128. Okay, so that's our next GPS location. Oh, this is like... Okay, good, thank you. I thought it was going to be like a moment like a modern Tales game. It's like, 120, 128. How do we figure that out? Oh, what about we use that item we got from a while back? That might be a good idea. Which item was it again? Modern Tales games. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take that pot shot at modern Tales games with puzzle solving. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's just you hear the scenes a lot, you kind of get a little bit... It's something. It's something. I remember that poll that was held. How did you feel about the puzzles poll that I held a while back?
Which puzzle?
Oh, never mind. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. Nandamonai. No. Anyway, I'll say it.
Now I'm curious.
I'll say it. Like there was a there was a poll I held on my Twitter account. It's like, how do you guys like your puzzles in your Tales of games?
Oh,
do you like
yeah,
a
I
Tales of
remember
Destiny?
now.
Okay, so what do you think about that?
I like to have a diversity of puzzles, whether they are like very complex things, pushing blocks. As long as it's always different, that's what I want to see.
Yeah, and that's a good perspective to have. Because to be honest, like I wouldn't mind linear stuff if it weren't for the fact that there were too many linear stuff. Like that's my current thing right now. If it was a little bit balanced out a bit, I would much rather prefer that personally. Okay, well, we found our next location here, and of course, it never changes. Legendia block rings for every dungeon. Honestly, the only reason why I hate block pushing puzzles, I'm pretty sure I said this before, but I'll say it again. The only reason why I don't like block pushing puzzles, what started the hate of block pushing puzzles was the sewer dungeon in Tales of Symphonia. I liked enough of block pushing puzzles since then, but that sewer dungeon, I hate it every single time I go through it. And I played through Symphonia GameCube a lot, and I end up playing it a lot. And I don't want to go to that dungeon again. I don't think I'll ever play Symphonia anymore. But if I end up playing it again, like it's gonna be like, oh, I'll get somebody else to go to that dungeon, because I don't like how slowly those blocks move.
In terms of pushing puzzles, I think I actually really like the Legendia ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're very nice. But usually in this series, they don't really do. They're not super well done. I don't remember much pushing puzzles that are very memorable.
I like the ones that occur in Instance R and this game, because this game, the block pushing happens like, there's one little bit in Chazelle, but the one I'm referring to is like, it's actually in the final dungeon, so we'll get
Oh
to it
yeah,
when we
those
get
ones
there.
are very good. And that's exactly the type of puzzles that I love.
Yeah. For me, like, I also like the Instance R one, because there's one ice block pushing puzzle, and it's like, you move really fast in it, so it's like, I can forget that one
I don't remember that one. In Innocence Horror?
Yeah. I very much remembered it because it's like, yeah, it's like, it was the game that I played to remind myself of that brought me back into Tales, and it's like, oh, the block pushing's even better is what I would make a joke about.
I remember that Innocence actually have very decent puzzles and dungeons. I actually really like them, but I don't remember which pushing puzzle you're referring to. I will have to check that later.
Yeah, and unfortunately I don't have the footage for that, so I don't think I could like bring it up.
That's
like
okay, I will be able to find it.
Okay. It's in the ice world, if that helps. If I'm remembering correctly, then yeah, it's probably around there.
Oh yeah, I remember now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty nice dungeon. I like those. What I also love is ice sliding puzzles. Like, it's not the cubes that you have to push, but yourself, and you have to find your way out. Symphonia has it, I think, in Celestia's dungeon. I really love those puzzles.
I'm a little bit indifferent. Some of them do it well, some of them not so well. I'm not a fan of Symphonia, so I can see the appeal for those who like them. Okay, so what time are we at? Okay, we still got time to kill everybody, so let's head over to the Ifry's hideout over here. It won't budge. Thanks, Reid. And we got ourselves a new challenge, everybody. We got... Am I screwing this up? Wait a second. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm definitely screwing it up. I'm supposed to go to Chat's Hut again. Okay. So another Chat's Hut first, and then you move forward. I'm 1 for 3. So let's just head back to Chat's Hut the right way. Might be a good time to bring up the question here. For those who are tuning in for the first time, if you want a reference to the giveaway, it's bit.ly/TOMS3 lowercase giveaway for the full rules of the giveaway. The giveaway includes the Tales of Arise Collector's Edition, Tales of Berseria Collector's Edition, Tales of Exilia Collector's Edition, Tales of Symphonia Chronicles Collector's Edition, and the Tales of Exilia Japanese PS3 to play those PS3 games for the Collector's Edition. So, answer the question on screen with the URL as well as you see it. The question is, what was the spear we acquired from Ifry's tomb? Your timer starts now. Alright.
This one is a bit harder than the previous one.
Easy bit. I did try to point it out as much as possible, but let's see if everybody remembers. In any case, let's not save here because it's just chat's HUD. There's nothing really to save for. And I think it's time for another cutscene if we go inside the hut. And by going inside, I mean examining this area here. Most of it. Oh, is it the same year as when the board game? No, it's not. Okay, anywho. 2,208 in Celestian years, huh? Oh, wait, 2008 versus 2296. Wait, what does that mean now? 88 years. Okay, it's nothing plot relevant. I guess it's just something normal. I was like, there might be something a little bit more behind the years that you hear here.
Yes, Kier. Ask that. No! Meredy! We are going to have some backstory.
Yeah, I'd like to learn a little bit more about chat, but you kind of, even from what happens next, you're not going to get too much of it at the end of the day. So, I wanted you all to play along with this, but unfortunately the questions do have a timer, so I'll let it go for 5 seconds, or like 3 seconds each, and then feel free to answer it before I do the answer. So, basically, this next dungeon, we're going to head back to the Tales of Mario Party room, but we're not going to play Mario Party. We're going to play something else altogether. It's actually a Mario Party minigame, which we'll be getting to, and I'll point out once we're there. You mean that hideout 20498? Okay. The answer is blah blah. I hate one of the answers in that exam was blah blah. Blah blah.
Amazing.
Okay. Anyway, we'll take the flying craft again. I want to say this is our... No, I'm stupid. The Tech Birds in Fantasia. This is our second flying craft in the series. Okay. Let's see if I can find that location. 20498.
Well, technically, in Destiny, what do you think of the Draconis?
I mean, it's fine. You can't use it in the field, can you?
At the end of the game, you can.
Okay, I stand corrected. Alright, so you can use the drag. Okay, so this is the third. Alright.
That's
Clearly.
the thing that is very weird, and I don't remember if the remake actually mentions it. I think it's both like an organic and inorganic dragon or something like that. I think it's using like a real dragon and they just put stuff inside it.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna play DC soon, because I haven't played Tales of Destiny since the PS1 version for the marathon. So it's kind of why I'm gonna have to go on a huge revisit spree after this game, basically. After the marathon, I mean to say. Oh, and Arise 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, your next stealth project after Arise will be playing Destiny DC, and
we'll see. I haven't planned anything out just yet. I still have the singing project to finish up, which kind of got lost in the shuffle because of the marathon, so I feel a bit bad about that. But
yeah,
I
I
have to
can
wrap that
understand.
one up. Yeah. Okay. This is only a challenge for chat. So, all of you, participate in this. I think the joke has already run its course. Anywho, let's get this going here. So this is the pirate quiz game. It's math leads from Mario Party 5. So 2 sage, 3 red sage, and 3 savory. Pay attention to those 3. How many herbs related to HP are here altogether? You know what? At least this is related to like the game mechanics, so I don't mind this quiz. The quiz that you get at like what's the name of the place? Minch? Yeah, those quizzes are a little bit too much on the obscure side. All right,
I
bananas.
still can't get over it.
No! It's just been yesterday. I still can't get over it. 2, 3, and 1. That's 6. 6 fruit are all together here. Okay, move forward 6. This is an RNG based, unlike the last time we were here. All right, 3 tomatoes, 4 potatoes, 5 cubes of tofu. How many T's are there in all those names? Well, tomato, potato. Tofu, that's 5. Alright, let's keep on pushing forward here. Well, it sucks to have the answer key here, but hey, everybody can participate. There are 10 pirates, 5 of them are wearing scarves, and 6 of them are smoking pipes. All the pirates wearing scarves are smoking pipes. How many pirates? This is like freaking word problems from like elementary schools. I mean, yeah, we'll learn why it's like that, basically. Anywho, let's keep on pushing forward here. We move 4 spaces because that was 4 is the answer here. In the previous question, how many pirates were smoking pipes? I hope you remember, because the correct answer is 6. Yeah, I don't mind this one because it's much more interconnected. That's pretty much all I have to say because I don't want to bring up the same stupid topic again. Anywho, next part, 3 hourglasses, 3 lid shields, and 3 tote bags. How many of the items listed are classified as tools? Well, the only ones that are tools are your hourglasses, so let's keep pushing forward for additional 3. Speaking of quizzes, there's some Myers-Briggs in this game that I might want to check out eventually. Okay, so 2 times 3 minus 2 plus 29 minus 1 times 29. So, hey, remember Twitter when they couldn't figure this stuff out before? I remember. Anywho, the correct answer is, in fact, 1. 4. I don't want to see what happened there.
Yeah, can we mention what just happened?
I don't want to say what happened there. I clearly pressed the wrong number. Oh my gosh. I'm so... terrible. Disgusting. Horrible. Alright, I'm tired of reading these questions out loud. I'm going to be boring and just do the numbers one by one. Because it makes me sound like an idiot when I don't read my answer key properly. Anyway, freaking A. Let's get a 5 in. Riddle off to Twitter. That I should. Okay, fine. Oh my gosh, I'm so mad. Why did that happen? Fine, I'll be boring and just do the numbers one by one without reading them out loud. I hope y'all are happy about this. Hope you're all enjoying this right now. I hear the mockery. I hear it. Anywho, this is 3. Okay, I was 1 answer ahead of time. I'm pretty sure I was 1 answer ahead of time. I think. Yeah, the answer is 4. Okay, y'all all right now? I'm all right. Okay, let's actually show the next question here. 1 hot pot, 4 broiled sandwiches, and 3 fruit cocktails. How many times must one use recipe to cook all the dishes? This answer is supposed to be 1, and that's where I got mixed up, okay? I'm not bad at math.
This is the most British question out of all of them, seriously.
If you have these ingredients, how many times can you eat hot borscht? 5 times, because I don't even know. Anyway, one of those ingredients aren't used for hot borscht, so that's how they trick you. Next part here. Each man has 4 children. Each child of each man also has 4 children. You following? The total number of grandchildren is 96. How many men are there? 6. Factors, everybody. Get your factors up. But you shouldn't listen to me since I don't know bed math, so it's okay. Don't worry about it. Let's just move on to the finish line. This song is the essence of insanity. Yeah, it's a good song. Very good song. Alright. Finally. I don't want to embarrass myself any further here. Okay. We did it, chat. You did it all by yourself. You did better than me. I can say that much. Your ability to overcome the challenging obstacles is... Yeah, y'all know. You can read. It's time for the... This is the best skill ever. Which I think is a mystic art in Reid. Like, they know this is the best art ever. Eternal Hammer, Eternal Throw, so good. I mean, it's kind of cute. It doesn't add too much to it, but it's a little cute. Chat's mom was the one that hosted this entire quiz for chat, so that's basically the gist of that. Alright, and we got the Eternal Hammer, which honestly, when I first was exposed to this art, was like, I think in... Oh, I love the description! Eternity needs no explanation. The Eternal Hammer. It's so good. Like, what does that even mean? They don't tell me what the art does, but it's a really, really good art. And it was like the first time I encountered it was in Narikiri Dungeon 3. And so, it caught me off guard when I first activated it, all I'm gonna say. And we'll wait until we get there, once we get there.
I think it's even better in Narikiri Dungeon 3. If I remember. The art is extremely powerful in this game.
Curious about that, yeah. It's been a while since I played Narikiri Dungeon 3, so someday I'll revisit to sort of like get the vibe for it. Wait, wait, don't the enemies freeze when you use it?
Yes.
Oh. Okay, yeah, it's better than Narikiri Dungeon 3. Narikiri Dungeon 3. Alright. That's really cool, though. That's really cool. I completely forgot about that. Holy smokes. Chat, you're too OP. No, actually, no. A lot of characters are pretty wild in that game, to be honest. I can't wait to revisit it someday. Someday I'll get to it. Why am I Tinsha? Okay, I'm gonna buy some stuff for Max first.
Aside from Destiny DC, which the main Tales game haven't you played?
Main Tales game? I guess.
Yeah.
Fantasia on the Super Famicom. Fantasia Cross. And I guess if we really want to stretch, PS2 Rebirth, PS2 Destiny 2. That doesn't really count, does it?
Yeah, that doesn't count.
No. I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
All of it is just revisits afterwards. The boyhood dream has come true. I played almost all the Tales of games.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, it's a good feeling. I've always wanted to play these games when I was younger, so I'm glad I eventually got to it. I always remember back in the day when I was younger, when I was first getting into Tales, I was watching a lot of Holy Star videos. They're like super play videos, and they were all on this one website. It was really cool to see like the Mystic Art exhibitions of like Tales of Destiny 2 and seeing the super play videos they used to be called back in the day. Like, I had to watch those videos and see like other players. Like, the only player I remember off the top of my head is like Odinal878. I can't remember the full numbers. I don't think their account's around anymore.
Yeah.
But
he's a Destiny 2 player, right?
Yeah, exactly. You know who I'm talking about. Like,
exactly.
They did like a solo for Barbados with Kyle, and the one thing I always remember is like spell cancel Bakenkin. Spell cancel Bakenkin. Like it's kind of cool to see. But like I've always wanted to play these games, and it's kind of cool to get here at this point. So all I have is left are side games.
Yeah, I kind of get more into the series in a similar way by watching. It was on YouTube already. It was on Solid Star. And I remember watching a lot of solos and combos already back then. And one of them that I remembered, like, each time I remember that time, I always have one run in mind, and it's Ticking Death Judas solo.
Ooh.
pretty old too, right? But I will always remember his take on Barbatos.
I'll need to watch that one because I don't think I went too. I think that's at that point when I kind of took a break from Tales of a bit. So I'll need to look into taking Death's video right there.
He closed his channel, unfortunately, but
okay.
I don't know if Passaro still have them.
All right.
Because he re-uploaded a few of them, but I don't know if he still have them.
Okay. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
cool
unfortunately, they are artifacts of the past now.
Yeah, it's cool seeing these seeing these videos in the first place because it's how you get into Tales basically, like seeing how they're played in battle and how like people unlock the games and bring it to their best potential and all that. It's cool to see the variety of videos that you can like run into.
Yeah. I mean, the way I started Tales is a bit similar to what you mentioned much earlier in the stream when you said that you weren't much into RPGs, especially if they were turn-based, and you were more of a Nintendo fan. And that was a bit like, I started a bit like that. I was mostly playing on Nintendo consoles as well. And I was basically, I just finished basically playing through the Golden Sun games. And I had quite a lot of free time, so I just grinded 2 level marks, and at the end I was like, now I'm overpowered, I have nothing else to do. I wish I could find like an RPG where I can just fight in real time, so that I would always have something to do. And a few weeks later, I found out some videos about Fantasia on the PlayStation, and I was like, oh, I should try to buy one of these games, and that's how I ordered Fantasia GBA.
Yeah, that's really cool because like Fantasia, as much as people like to joke about it, it still did a good thing for like those in Europe because like the only other Tales of games that really came out was just Tales of Symphonia. Like there wasn't much to choose, less of a chance to get into the series. Yeah, so it's really good. Like, it was just Symphonia, and then, if I remember correctly, Fantasia GBA, and then I want to say Dawn came after, or was it Vesperia first? Because Vesperia I remember happening a year after the North American release.
I have no idea. And when is Eternia PSP?
Oh, right. Actually, no, you're right. Eternia PSP came out first before, I want to say, the years are going to screw me up over here. But they're relatively released around the same year, I want to say.
In Europe, it was 2006 for Eternia PSP, so it's probably, it's definitely this one after.
Okay. Well, we're finally at the end of the Lasitia side quest, where she just tells us that she had a lost friend to the seas and whatnot. That's why she keeps painting. And basically she just needs time to breathe to realize what happened. And I think we're going to learn exactly what Lasitia is all about and who her husband is. Oh, there's some hidden depths here that we're certainly missing.
Yeah, I wish they expand a bit more on that, because I think it's a very nice backstory. But we don't really know what happened in the past.
I don't know, you can kind of draw a conclusion from it. Like, she straight up said that, like, she lost a friend. And, I think there's something we get from Max later, but basically, maybe I need to see this scene again to sort of, like, double check, how I feel.
Now.
Alright. Do I want to board the iFish? But we came here by iBird. Nobody wants to ride the iFish. Are you crazy? Oh, no, we didn't go here by iBird. We actually went by iFish, so we heard the song for a little bit. I forgot the coordinates of it on land, but you know what? That's enough with the iFish. Anywho, oh, I guess I could have seen the Dark Wings. Oh, we'll actually go back.
Don't you actually have to take Max and come back there?
Yep, so I will get a chance to see the Darkwings again. Yes, the Darkwings are in this game, everybody. Surprised? I'm not surprised. But I think they have their own little side quests. I only know the first step in my notes. I don't know where to find them afterwards. I could try to hunt them down, but I don't want to spend this stream like meandering around and like.
Yeah, from what I remember, after that you find them in Sylph's dungeon.
Really?
Yeah, they go to Inferior after. I don't know how. I have no idea how they got there, but.
Well, it's pretty easy. They're clearly using the portal that they used from the OVA, because they were there first off. And then they found the portal to get to Genie, and then they went back to the OVA land and then found the portal to get to Inferior. So this is how we're going to get our Eternia remake. We got to get portals introduced and have them get into the land of the OVA. I'm still going for that. I still want that to happen. As I say that, as like Mook sounds very unamused about this whole OVA thing. Hey, if I can be a fan of the Eternia OVA, I can also be a fan of hard CG. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit complicated.
Oh, we're going deep now. How about that? I'm still waiting for CG Gaul. When is CG Gaul gonna happen, Bamco? I know you're hiding him somewhere. You're hiding him somewhere.
Just imagining what he can look like.
Beautiful is what he can look like. I don't know what you're worried about. I've seen all the other CG models. They're all beautiful. Fantastic.
You mean evil Beryl? With that face, she looks like she's a witch and she's going to kill you when you're sleeping.
Well, then they did the CG right. I don't know what you're trying to expect from CG. It's not anime.
That's totally your character.
It's not anime. It's CG. Tales of... Hey, and you're also getting the better deal. You save $5 if you buy the CG version when it came out. Did you remember that was the thing with the DS hearts?
Yeah, the CG version.
Yeah, it was cheaper than the anime version.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
It was no surprise.
What's the surprise?
And I'm pretty sure that nowadays that's like the only version that is easy to find. And the anime version is actually very, very hard to get.
Good. Honestly, maybe it's because it's my perspective, because I haven't seen too much CG of the Japanese JRPGs at the time. But I didn't think the CG was too horrible. There were some bits and pieces where I thought, oh, this is kind of weird, like the forehead on Lithia. But other than that, I think everything else is okay. It's not extremely terrible, but it could just be my perspective.
I will be honest, I actually thought the same thing. Because I haven't seen many CG as well. And for most scenes, because yeah, in the opening you discover all of those and you're like a bit shocked, but if you check all the scenes in game, they are not that bad, and the animations are actually very well. The directions for most of those scenes are very good. It's mostly the character design for some of them that is very, very out of place. Like, I think Kohaku, Amber, whatever, is pretty good in CG. I have no problem with her. But characters like Beryl and Ines are you. They are very scary.
Yeah, I can understand that impression. I'll talk more about... I would love to talk more about CG, but right now we are encountering the Darkwings, which, you know what? Their designs are very similar to their designs on the OVA, so kudos to Eternia for keeping the consistency between the show and this game. It's the little things. I like to point out... I also like to point out OVA as much as CG as much as possible, so let's keep that going, but... Anywho, I guess... I mean, these guys don't really do much. They're just there. They are what they are. I think even in Tales of Destiny, they don't really do much either. You just sort of ran into them randomly, and then nothing really amounts to anything. this conversation came up before, but I think the only times the Dark Wings really do much are like in Rebirth and Abyss. Other than that, not too much.
Yeah, I think that's actually the case. Trying to remember. Even in Destiny DC, they're not much. Yeah, no. You're right, Rebirth and Abyss, they are actually quite important.
Yeah, but it's a nice little, like, callback to Tales of Destiny. So, you know what? Let Bamco be Bamco. It's on the same level of Ifry. And one thing about Ifry is that Ifry even shows up less than the Dark Wings, I like to say. Considering how, like, of a main name you'd like to associate that with Tales of, it doesn't feel as main name as you'd think, I'd like to say.
Yeah.
Because, like, if we were to list the games, I think, like, the only games that come to mind is, like, there's this game, obviously. I think this might be the first one. And then Symphonia had a side quest. I don't remember too much for the Japanese side of things, but I know, well, obviously, Vesperia when it was remade, and then I think the last one was Berseria, because I can't think of Ifry. Oh, wait, somebody did mention Exilia 1. Exilia 1 did...
Yeah, did that side quest with the different items you can get that are hidden. But Fantasia actually started Ifrid.
I thought Fantasia had, like, the treasures, but they didn't directly reference Ifrid. Or was that something lost in localization?
They actually... No, in the localization they actually say that it's Ifrid's treasures.
Really?
Yeah, because the whole point of the side quest, well, it's not really a spoiler, is that the key item you get is Ifrid's wife dress.
Oh! It's kind of like the dress that we got here or something. Like, there was a dress we picked up recently, too, from that dungeon.
That's possible.
Yeah, there was a dress we picked up. I can't quite find it here, but it's somewhere. Some kind of dress. I thought I saw it. Anywho, but so Fantasia was the one to start it off, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I actually love that side quest in Fantasia. That's probably my favorite one.
I can't believe I missed that. I played through it a year ago. I tried to explore as much as I could, but I guess I missed it in my last playthrough. Huh, what do you know? And yes, I forgot to do Max's thing. I know. We're going back to Genie again. Hold your horses, we'll get there. I was just so distracted by the Black Wings discussion, I completely forgot about Max's end of story thing. And we're also gonna get the best, one of the best arts, I'd like to say, in the entire series. Somewhere here? Wait, where'd it go?
Wait, what?
Did I forget to pick up Max? No, Max is with us, so what?
Huh? You should have it.
Did I miss something? Okay, because we got the arts, Rage Laser. Dark Laser! Darn it! Luishka first.
Yeah, you have to. We never played Luishka, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Luishka first. Okay. Alright. My notes assumed that I did Luishka beforehand, but I was a little bit off timing. But yeah, let's go to Luishka first. And then we're gonna go to Genie, and then we should be good. The dance minigame I did yesterday. Guess how many tries it took me to finish that?
Oh, you did it yesterday?
Yep. We had a lot of time to kill.
Tell me how many times you had to do it.
The first time, surprisingly.
Oh wow, impressive.
I made sure to practice that a lot during my practice session, so wow. I even wrote the directions.
You got a score of 8 and more?
Yeah.
I'm so impressed.
I'm not good at the battle system, but if you want me to dance, I'll dance all night. Alright. But yeah, like, I expected it to last longer, because it went by so quickly yesterday, like, it's like, now what I'm gonna do. But, I bring it up because, like, we got the Genie stuff, basically. We got 100 Genie, so we should be okay in terms of going back and forth into Genie, because For those that know, each time to activate Genie, it costs 5 Genie to go in. Here we go. Dark Laser. I love Luishka's theme. It's probably one of my highlights in terms of like town music. It really does pronounce the desolation that occurred in this town.
Yeah. In terms of sad theme, it's actually very, very good.
Yeah. The thing about it as well is that like I used it for the Abyss of Chronicles contest for like the songs, and I accidentally used the remastered audio version, but I think both versions sound good. I want to give the slight edge to this one, the game version, that's for sure. So the thing with like the game OST versus the remastered audio, it's just there's a lot of different versions of the same songs that you heard that were released around the time of this game's release.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I heard actually the remastered version. I would need to check that.
Oh. Yes, the songs. As I said, like, oh, I need to check something inside. It's like, oh, did I forget something again? Okay, let's go to Genie for the 3rd time. I forgot where Genie was. Oh, wait, you know what? I can use the actual map here to see where Genie is located.
Genie is, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Genie shouldn't be hard to get to. I only had the coordinates for, like, the underwater location, but I don't want to go underwater, so let's go to Genie.
I have no idea why this map only shows towns and nothing else.
I don't know either. I mean, I don't know, it's not a huge issue, but it certainly does get a little bit rough. I don't even think, like, wait, do Destiny and Fantasia before this, like, do they show the maps of the dungeons? Like, PS1?
I actually don't remember. Let me check very quickly for Fantasia.
Okay.
I should have it.
Alright, now let's do this side quest right, everybody. Look at all this padding that's happening. They call me the pad band. Let's go. Let's keep this going. Alright, up to Genie. And now let's, I think it's actually you don't need to activate Genie for this. Oh no, I guess you have to. Okay, let's start off the nightlight of Genie again. Should we play another round of Wits? No, I don't think anybody wants to see Wits right now. More padding, but no, I think we actually got a fight to run into soon, I'd like to say. Oh no, we got some more fun side quests to explore before we get into a particular boss fight.
Oh, there's a lot of things you can do. Did you go to Eman? You can get a weapon for
Oh, yes,
Reid.
yes. I'm saving that for the last part, I think. Or maybe during this part, yeah. But I definitely know about Iman, that's for sure. Oh, look, it's the Courier of Fortune, the pink Miakus.
Nice.
It took us 3 attempts, but we found it eventually. Not so lucky after all, huh? Finally feels my love. Oh, Reid, you remembering something? Ah, good time to remember that. The last part of this was a little bit weird, but I think there's some kind of like simile to it or metaphor. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get it either. I have no idea what that's supposed to be, to mean.
I think it might be a sign of coming to terms with what had happened with his friend and his wife.
That's interesting.
Like, that could be a way to think about it, because clearly there was something that happened between the 3 of them where there was some sort of, like, crappy scenario, which I think might have been related to when they're in the... I don't know. Maybe I'm drawing blanks here, but basically, I do ultimately like that side quest, because it does lead to some more intrigue than whatever chat did. But,
Definitely.
yeah. Elemental Master here is, like, the best skill ever. I can never say nothing but good things about that skill.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And the equipment you got for Max is also ridiculous.
Yes, the Canceller? Heck yeah. Canceller, what it does is basically you can do chain level 1, level 2, and level 3 in a row as long as you have the TP for it. Like, without a charge. You need to just charge your level 1 and you're good. Like, it's so good. Okay, I think we got everything over here, and, alright. It's time for some more side quests. Let's not use that. I don't know why it's my habit, but let's actually head off to the iBird and, fly off to Inferior. Inferior, all the way back here in the middle. I feel like we're doing good for time. How do you feel about the time here, Mug? I feel like we're doing splendid for time. I think we might run out of time near the end. Oh, but you're gonna say?
That's good. You will be able to show all of those interesting side quests.
Yeah, as best as I can here. Let's see if we can head off to Inferior and get some unfinished business done, I like to say. I keep forgetting to change the stream title when we're back from break every single time. But anywho. Let's head off to the turn to 180 right over here. And we're gonna head back to Inferior, and yes, let's see if we could revisit some old memories here. Some things of the past, as I like to call it. And by things of the past, I mean all the way back to Act 1 of this entire game. So, I mean, well, to be fair, if I say things of the past back to Act 1 Inferior, everything in Act 1 happens in Inferior, so I don't know what I'm trying to say here. But specifically, what I want to do is head off to good old Rashians. Let's see here. Pop up over right here to the very beginning. And back up a little bit. Nope, can't park in the forest. And here we go. The faraway... I still like that little subtitle for Rashian's Faraway Village. It's the little things. You're gonna hear that a lot from me with this game. It's the little things. Alright, so what we're gonna do over here, we're gonna meet up with our very, very old friend. Well, friend, I like to say with quotation marks. Let's see if we could find where he is. I think he's inside here.
Yeah, the mayor is here.
Yeah. Hello, Cameron. Are you accepting of our friend, Cameron? Are you gonna hold a grudge against us when we were kids, Cameron? You having a tough time, Cameron? Cameron, whatever you prefer. Oh, Farah. So kind, even though this person has given us such a hard time in the past. On the same level as that mayor from Symphonia. Is that too harsh? Maybe it's a little bit harsh. I mean, they're both kind of like... That's another similarity between Symphonia and this game. Their mayors are jerks. Bamria. 3 ingredients. Make the right ingredients. Which ones are we talking about? Okay. Alright. Man, you're really pissing Reid off, though. Oh, it's as if we're back in Act 1 again. Farah, too kind. Can you say no?
Kind.
What have you say no?
That would be fun.
Oh, Reid. Actually, I think you gotta say yes again. No. Oh, Reid. Okay, fine. Let's actually do it. Okay. So you either get version O Reid or version OK. All right. Okay. So what we have to do, we gotta talk to particular townsfolk here. I think there's one right up here. Yeah, you're one of the first.
Yeah.
Panacea bottle. For Panacea bottle, we need a Leluria petal, we need a Nia fruit, and we need a egg bear claw. Well, we can find one of those. I can tell you that much. Yeah. So we need some firewood bugs. and this individual will help us brew it. And see if there's like 2 more villagers to speak to actually. Bamria. Oh, I think we have goat horns actually. I hope we do. I never sold any of that stuff, I think. Did we find any goats? I hope we did. Uh-oh. Let's check our inventory here. Alright, question's done. The correct answer for the question was the Spear of Light. Spear of Light was what we found at the Ifry's tomb. Spear of Darkness was what we found at Vattenkeist. Okay, let's see what else we got over here. Goat horn? What was it? Horn goat? Sorry, I got distracted by the question part. Can you tell me what it was again? Oh, I found. Okay, well, I guess I don't need to find a goat horn. We're good. We're good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you probably already have one, right?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure we did have one. So, I didn't want to go through another Vesperia thing. We had to grind to find one. And oh, I forgot to examine this thing. Hey, how's it going, Wonder Chef? Oh, you are the gourmet of... Oh, hey, we can finally have an omelet. It took us a while, but we can do it. Rice, eggs, and onions. Thanks, Wonder Chef. Would have been great back in Act 1, but, details. You gotta know something. No, you want me to exchange weapons? No, I'm already in Act 3. Do you not see my inventory? I have Excalibur. I don't need your short sword. Oh, there was one thing I forgot to do at the very beginning of the game. Like, you could talk to one of the cows, and Reid has a conversation with the cow. It's a cute little thing.
You can also stay just under the underwear that is like drying in his house.
Wait, what was that?
If you go to Reid's house and you just like stay below, I think it's his underwear or something like that is drying. No, on the first floor.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, just go below the water, and you get.
That's okay.
I like little details like that.
Yeah, it's the little things, basically. It's the little things. There's one more villager I'm supposed to speak to. I think... the laundry is still dripping after everything that's happened. There's a reason why Reid keeps it up there. There's never. Oh, here's a cool thing. If you go to Farah's house here and you examine the mirror with each character, they all have something to say. You can also do this with if you make an inn in the Van Eltia, because they also have like more things to say basically individually. It's one of the little things I like about this game. They do the same thing in Gracie's set, which I appreciate as well, that they brought back. Let's see what else these people have to say. Let's see what you have to say, Merity. She likes dancing. Yeah, shout out to Jeannie. Okay, let's see who else. Let's get chat in here. Let's see what you all think, chat. Oh, well, that's kind of sweet. Interesting that she's introspective about that. And last but not least, let's see what Max has to say.
Oh, that's sweet. I was expecting something silly, but
telling
that's
you,
so cute.
Max is one of the best characters in this game. You just need to open him up a bit. In any case, where is the one NPC I need to speak to here? Who is the third one? Are you the third one? No, you're still telling me at the same scenery that I've heard about since the very beginning.
I remember. Go to the right.
Okay.
And I think you go down, and I think you have to talk to someone in the house here.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Good call. Oh, wait, actually, he was gonna get... Oh, he thinks about his house now. Oh, wait, no. Is this his house? No, it wasn't his house. No, wait, was this his house?
His house is actually north, if I remember.
Oh, north. Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, that's definitely this one for the side quest.
Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, this is definitely his house. Wait, no, it's Pharaoh. Okay.
Oh, that's Farah's.
Did they move?
So is that Kir's? Oh, yeah.
Well,
Oh.
probably because he's an orphan, technically.
Well, no, he had his parents at the beginning. That was like the second trial, but I don't know what happened to his parents afterwards. We saw what happened to Reid and Farah's parents, but Kyo's parents
didn't
were
his
still
parents-
fine.
Oh yeah, they were still fine. So yeah, maybe they moved out too.
Maybe they did. Maybe they did.
Hmm.
Game, we're trying to examine the plot here. We don't need to play against these, like, Act 1 enemies. Just get them away. They don't even deserve for me to run away. They don't deserve for me to run away. Anywho. Let's, ride the iBirds. And, I think the first thing we need to do is, pick up the... Do we have enough
Kirima.
Kirima? Yeah. I wanna
No,
see.
you have 11 of them. I just saw them a bit above.
At
the beginning of the
okay,
list.
I see it.
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta buy 4 more. I think Moral might be the best location because like we have to go to the dungeon close to it as well to get the second ingredient, second part of the Bamria thing.
Do they have that fruit in Mall?
Yeah, they have a lot
Yeah.
of fruit. I remember shopping here a lot to get the fruit juice back in the day. Alright. Yeah, like, once again with those mirrors, that's so relatable in real life when you look at yourself in the mirror and reflect. That's such a humanistic thing to do. So it's cool that they had the characters reflect on themselves when they look at the mirror. And there's another mirror that exists. You get it by, buying the upgrade for the Van Eltia. And when you do, you get another mirror, and they have different dialogue. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but I think they were pretty good too. Like one of those like reads like we've gone a long way or something like that. But that's pretty standard. But yeah. Anywho, we got our Karimas. Let's head on out. Back in the day, so Friday. Well, this is day 3 of the Tales of Eternia portion of the marathon stream. We're already 6 days in. I've lost track of time since this marathon started. What day is it today? But actually, let's see what happens here. Okay, we gotta go to... Oh yeah, we gotta go to that dungeon that was close to that town I was just talking about. Let's head further off this direction, and it was the same place where we got into the egg bear thing, basically. Which I
Yeah.
still... You know what? A part of me kind of likes Vesperia because it has shoutouts to Eternia, but a part of me hates it a little bit because it made the one meme about the prepare to die egg bear because it loses the impact of what the egg bear means in this game. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I get it.
Well-
Oh, sorry, go on.
In some ways, the trial almost make it more meme than anything.
No, I don't think so.
Really?
I
I remember that the first time I played it, I found it more fun than like emotional.
I thought it was pretty emotional because, like, well, emotional is a strong term. It's not emotional. I thought it was pretty cool because Reid got perspective. I wasn't like sad or anything, but it's more like I liked what it represented for Reid. Like he understands, he gets a perspective point of view for like how it feels to be the hunted as opposed to being a hunter. Like that's what I want to draw from it, basically.
Yeah.
And then when it gets joked around about in Vesperia, like, I get it, but it kind of misses the emphasis of what happens in this game, which, it is what it is at this point. In other words, Vesperians, play Eternia. Play this game. Please play Eternia. Please port this game, Bamco. Port it, seal it, sell. But in any case, we're done with getting the firewood bugs here. I don't know how, like, okay, so you're talking a bit about, the egg bears and how you felt about it. Like, what was your general impression from that?
Well, the problem is that when I played it, it was like very long ago, and my English level was even worse. So I can tell you that it's probably why some of those scenes didn't have that much of an effect on me, because I wasn't really able to understand everything behind it and what they already meant.
Yeah.
Because
fair enough.
and maybe And yeah, since I was still learning English, I think the dub didn't really help me understand what was going on and why this was such a big deal.
Yeah. No, but Chase brought it up there. Like they were just talking about, oh, you know, we're just talking about how to prepare egg meat, and they're arguing about it. It's like when the scene when it plays like the first time, it's like, oh, they're just having a cute childhood argument. But then when you hear about the egg bear meat in the context of the trial, it's like, oh, it means something completely different. And I love it when like narratives in general go back to scenes where it could mean one thing but not the other, but it's not as obvious. Like,
yeah,
like
I think for this trial, the part that actually was more interesting to me is not the fact that we got killed by Kill and Reid, but more the egg trader that stole our eggs. This part actually, was very more impactful to me.
That's fair. Honestly, like a lot of that, you could take a lot from that trial, and it'd still be like a good setup for what's to come with the rest of them. Like,
yeah.
I still want to say the safer trials are still one of my favorite scenes in the series. I think I made that comment 5-6 years ago, I want to say, but if I were to reflect on it now, I don't know if I were to say like if there were any other scenes that overpowered it since then, because I think that was the point where Reid became like, oh, he's not just the laid back, oh, why is Farah dragging me along to everything character anymore. He starts to realize, oh, I do this stuff because I have to understand what's happening on the other side of things. Like, it's just, it's maybe I'm overpraising it, I don't know. I'm just talking from the perspective of the series itself, since I generally stick with the Tales of series, so. Yeah, that's the gist of what I'm going for with that. I don't know, monumental scenes, honestly. Are we gonna go deep into this? I don't know. I don't know if I should go deep into the whole memorable scenes topic in the series.
I think we can find a lot of them.
Oh yeah. Like,
but without spoiling, that will be a bit hard.
Yeah, that'd be a bit hard. Like, I did a thread like a year or two ago, I think. I want to say 2 or 3 years ago, definitely 2 years ago, where I was like posting like my favorite scenes from each game, like each main game.
Yeah.
And maybe not scenes, like moments, like memorable moments. Maybe favorite is too strong of a term. Memorable moments that first come to mind. Like for Fantasia, I always remember the riding on the Pegasus thing, for example. Like I always remember that. And Tales
you
of
remember the painful events. Nice.
The painful. Well, I want to say that the moment was cool, even though the battles weren't particularly cool. But
yeah, no,
I agree.
Topics. I agree.
Yeah, they did their best, and of all the remasters that Fantasia had, they didn't improve that battle at all. Like, what the heck? No. You could have done like a Soryu Legazan. No, the Crest can't do Soryu Legazan, but you know what? You could have done something.
Yeah, it's even worse because since there is no spell pause in the cross edition, Arch isn't helping you that much because you can still get killed very fast. But I agree that the build-up to this scene is actually very well made. So I can understand why you actually like this scene.
For Fantasia, not the scene that's happening.
Yeah,
right
for
now.
Fantasia. Yeah.
This scene, honestly, I feel like it's more tame compared to other Hot Spring scenes. I generally don't look forward to Hot Spring scenes because it gets kind of for me. But the thing about it is that, like, while they do it more tame here, we learn Paraball for Chat, her final skill, surprisingly. But when it comes to the OVA, the OVA, well, if you thought it was tame here, they balanced it by whatever happened in the OVA. It was certainly embracing the 90s anime vibe, I guess if you want to call it. Vibe is too strong of a word, I don't know. Anywho. Yeah, so there's Keel, and that's it. Nothing else happens, and I appreciate this Hot Spring scenes because of it. Anywho, that's just my perspective. You could think how you want to think, or feel what you want to feel, or believe what you want to believe, but that's just where I stand. Nothing more and nothing less. As he says, a quote from Zelos and Symphonia. I think that's one of the things that never left me, like, after I played the game. That quote. I think we have to rest here, use the hot springs again, because the first one happens because that's what always happens first when you have Chad in the party. Second part here, we need to get done with the Karimas. So the Karimas are starting to peel, and this is going to be perfect for the Bamria. So you're going to lose all the Karimas in your inventory for this, so we're going to have to head back to maybe Chambord or whichever's nearby, Moral, and basically restock on Karima. Oh yeah, we're filling this entire session with nothing but side quests. Let's go. I don't know how many more side quests I can fit in though for before the ending. But I think we can fit in some interesting things, I'd like to say. Oh, Glimmerspire?
Glimmerspire would be interesting.
It's a good thing
Fowler's Temple? Yeah, Glimmerspire or Fowler's Temple are definitely the most interesting ones, I would say.
You mean you're not interested in helping out the mayor of Rashians? I'd say that's pretty interesting. We gotta help him.
I would say who care about him?
Hey, Farah is getting her whatever words I'm looking for. She is helping out. She is a part of her character exploration. Okay, I don't know. Anywho, let's nobody cares about that mayor. Anywho, let's restock on some stuff here. We definitely need some what was looking for? We definitely need Karima. I'm pretty sure you sell Karima. There you are. Perfect. Yeah, we're out of Karima. Let's restock. Gonna try Chambaloon. I did it once. You all get the point. I mean, it's Chambaloon. Chambaloon shows up in Berseria, and it's a callback to this game. So that's pretty much the gist of it. They both operate the same thing. There's nothing really for me with Chambaloon after showing it off once, and I kind of want to go into the more interesting side quests, like healing the mayor's back. I feel that's much more important than playing Chambaloon. I don't know. Sure. Huh? I mean, you kind of get a cool item at the end of it. It's a little cute to be reminded of your hometown, but let the man's back be a reminder of the karma that, no, we're not bad people. Reid and Farah well, Farah's a good person. Reid thought he just deserved it, but is convinced by Farah anyway. But, anywho, let's head off to Rashians. Oh yeah, it's all the way down there, so a bit more flying to go. I'd rather hear this theme than whatever. I said I'd stop. I'll stop. I like this song, and I like the Van Eltia song. Now I'm gonna stop. Okay. Let's take our pit stop here. Back at Rashians. Rashians. What would you say is the proper pronunciation? I've always gone with Rashians, but I don't know. I guess it's all up to the person. Alright. Here at Rashians, let's go inside and see if we could find that mayor and heal him of his poor hernia problems.
Why are we doing that again?
Because we need to fill for time. It's Eternia. We have to fill for time. We could pretty much finish the final boss. Well, we can't now because we're kind of running to the next break period. But we gotta fill for time. Basically, is all I'm trying to say. Okay, now we get the Bamria 4D. I could hear you judging me. I could hear you. Anyway, let's help this old man heal his back. Can it be? Can it be? I think that's what his English voice was like. Makes your poor back feel better. Well then. All this for an item that we get reminded of our hometown. Something to remind us of Rashians, a faraway village. A beautiful, beautiful elder. No, beautiful... What are we getting? I guess I can't time this properly anymore, huh? I haven't seen this side quest for a while. But anyway, let's just head on out. Even though he's still kind of rude to us at the end of the day. The wind bell. So, you know what, Mook, you're very valid with asking, why did I do this? Why did I do this? It's because of this. A bell crafted in Rashians. And that's it.
Very important item.
Very important item. Hey, you know what? It's all about character exploration at the end of the day. Okay.
To be honest, now that I think of it, I think there's another meaning behind it. He gave a Russian product probably to tell her that she isn't banned anymore.
Yeah. Exactly. That's all there is to it. Like, he's still a grumpy old man, but he's a grumpy old man with a heart? Question mark? With an understanding. Maybe understanding's the better term. Anyway, let's actually do something important here, finally. Okay. Where's my save point? Actually, no, I should set up my party first. Who did I have in my team for this? Well, first thing I have in all bold is don't use Farah, because apparently... Farah, when I last practiced this, the boss did not take too much damage at all. So maybe it could be my setup or something, but I'm going to stick with it for now. Let's see if we could properly set up our party here. Get some optimals going. There we go. Alright. Let's provide the holy symbol. Where to go? Somewhere here. The emerald ring. Still like, it's like, why are we doing this? the stupid old man, he don't deserve anything. Hey, this is my marathon. This is how we're gonna roll. We help people even though they're mean to us. Okay. Let's see here. Mystic symbol resist ring, mystic symbol reflect ring. Okay, let's still can't get over it. I'm over it after I said it out loud. Anyway, okay, we got our stuff prepared. Let's do our quick save and move on forward. Where's the save point? Alright. We're almost close to our final break period for Eternia. No more Melnix to translate, unfortunately. That's as much Melnix as we can get translated for the literal Melnix segment. So, I hope everybody enjoyed those. It was fun translating stuff, because it was cool to... Well, literal translation, I wouldn't call myself a translator, to be honest, but doing the literal stuff, it was cool to sort of, like, uncover things about the plot that I would have missed if I had not, like, looked into it in the first place. And I was happy to share it with everybody else, basically.
Did you do the Kramer quiz here?
Oh, you're talking about the Myers-Briggs? No, I didn't, because
yeah.
I was kind of low on time on day one, if you could believe it, so...
I see.
I would like to do it. It'd be a nice time waster, but I think I'm already set for the side quest later, but we'll see.
If you ever done it, I would be curious to know which Kramer you are.
I did do it. I think I got a gnome when I was playing casually.
Okay.
Which one did you get?
I got Sylph.
Oh, nice.
It's the same one as Meredy.
Oh, okay. And I think mine was like the same as Farah. So, yeah. The Myers-Briggs is pretty cool here. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, I can see that in some way.
Yeah. The Myers-Briggs, okay, I'm gonna go here real quick. The Myers-Briggs is kind of cool because, like, you could talk to this seer of some sort, and she'll tell you, like, which Kramo resides in you. So, like, at first, it'd be like, if you answer these questions, I thought it was gonna be, like, a simple 10-question thing, but it ended up being 50 questions, I want to say, of questions like this.
Yeah, probably.
Like, when you're at your wit's end, do you lose the ability to think clearly? Are you calm? Yeah, it goes really fast through all these. There's 50 of these, so it's really in-depth. And it'll give you, like, different results. So, I like it when, like, classic games do stuff like that. Oh, we got another mirror. Let's get introspective, actually. Sorry, but yeah.
That's another one again.
Now that's the max reaction you'd expect right there. Haha, as handsome as ever. Oh, Max, you're too awesome. Yep. Alright. This one is like, it doesn't have too much of an impact because this is technically the first mirror you can really explore this stuff. Like, when you go back to Rasheem's, that's when it's like more in-depth because you're not really supposed to go back to Rasheem's for a long time, so I don't think these ones will amount to too much. Well, that's a good one, though. When am I gonna grow into this hat, says chat? Farah. Yuck, my hair is a mess. Okay, well, yeah. Now
Okay, everyone is dirty.
Basically. Yeah, that one's not as interesting, that's for sure. Well, I'm glad you like the translation of Royalty 9511. I don't know why I said you're full. Yeah. Anywho, we got some battles to encounter along here.
Let's do it.
Stingers and dinosaurs. Stingers and dinosaurs. Let's run away.
Air thrust.
I'm not dealing with dinosaurs. I'm not dealing with dinosaurs. I think we're doing okay. I think like the strat that I have for this is that Keel should focus on Ray, but maybe Distortion might be the better choice. We'll see. Meredy will be focusing on Dark Force, and basically, I think we should be okay.
Don't you want to actually use Explode at all?
I could try. I could try to use Explode.
Because it's quite a fast spell. I don't think that it can miss, considering the range of that spell.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Let's try using this then. There's some cool items as we're here too, so let's do some digging and pick things up.
I think you get interesting items here,
Yeah.
from what I recall.
Easiest boss in the game? Easiest boss in the game.
I'm not sure I would agree with that.
I think Royalty might be playing. I don't know, but this next boss.
Let's do it.
I mean, again, with Eternia, it's cool that they explore different gimmicks, but they're exploring different gimmicks, which are like, oh my goodness. You can tell it's an old school PlayStation game. I don't know. I like it, but going through it is rough, but then, like, once you figure it out, it's cool. It's cool. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Yeah, sarcasm is a little bit hard to convey when it comes to text, but I hear ya.
Yeah, but now I can understand why you say that. Makes more sense.
Yeah. Is there any easy boss in this game? The Egg Bear. Oh, poor Egg Bear. Well, actually, Egg Bear is a little bit rough since you have, like, Reid and Keel only, so at that point you might be a little bit on the fence, but what would be any? Oh, you know what's the easiest boss in the game? That one soldier that blocks your way from going into Van Eltia again.
Oh,
Like,
you can't even say it's a boss.
hey, it's a scheduled fight. I'm gonna call it a boss. That poor soldier was just doing his job.
Oh my god, the poor guy.
And we basically, he was just paying for his family. Why did we have to knock him out like that? Yo, I'm just here for work. All of a sudden, like, some kids with this gigantic, like, fire demon had killed me, like, it severely injured me. I don't know what's happening. I had a no good, very bad day. Anyway, demon lightning hammer in.
You should check your equipment because you got a lot of new items, and I'm not sure you actually changed them. Like, have you checked your equipment like last time?
I did use optimals around, so we kind of got optimal stuff. The only thing I guess we could be exploring a bit is are these accessories, which I think everything looks okay to me. I got Max as the powerhouse here, so I'm okay with him being that. And yeah, we got our mystic symbols, we got our elemental rings. We should be good, I like to say. Maybe we could prepare a soft cake. You just see. How did Max lose TP then? I guess it wasn't enough to restore.
Oh, I think you removed the Moon Crystal and put it again?
I don't think I did, but anyway.
No? Then I have no idea.
Yeah, let's just save here and get ready. Sylph isn't too bad. I had trouble with Sylph at first, but after I optimized it, yeah, it wasn't too bad.
Sylph and Mania hardcore is absolutely awful in this game. Like you wouldn't expect to get a cyclone in the face that early.
I don't know if I'm ready for this one though. I had him spamming Elemental Master, so let's see if he will use it now. It's probably not smart, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yes, the Master of Molecules himself, Maxwell. Or Mila, or I don't know, whatever you want to call Maxwell now.
Oh my... Savage.
Wow, Mila. Times have changed. I know this is original Maxwell. I know Mila's... What? Anyway, let's just do this thing. Painful consequences. Well... You know, when we met Secundes, it wasn't so bad when we met him, so why not do the same, Maxwell? Alright, let's fight this thing. Okay, versus Maxwell, this is gonna be rough, to say the least, because of the stupid thing floating around all over the place on the floor. It's an instant tractor beam. Alright. I think we might be okay, though. I'm looking at the health, it shouldn't be so bad. Oh no, you are my worst enemy. You interrupted Elemental Master. How could you? Alright, let's actually have him consume TP. You don't interrupt Elemental Master. You don't interrupt that spell. Yeah, honestly, my notes here, they don't really say too much as to like what I'm supposed to do specifically, but hey, we're gonna try with what we got here. Or just explode. Ooh, that's some clean damage. Yeah, you're right on that one.
Distortion.
Does distortion actually work? Oh my goodness! Oh my
How
goodness!
much damage does it do?
I guess
would be interested.
For distortion? Yeah, let's see. Holy smokes!
Oh my, full damage!
5k?
Yeah, he has no resistance to time attacks. Interesting.
Oh my gosh.
So does the game actually expect you to get Secondes before fighting Maxwell?
I don't think so, no. 5k? Holy smokes. Okay, Keel, let's turn off Ray. Just focus on distortion, please. Well then, I guess this might be a quick battle. Depending on what we can, how many distortions we could get out. We can't even like attack him while he's in that animation. So, all right, let's just chill, everybody. Let's just chill around.
Well,
is it
during distortion? Maybe you could actually use a command to make them jump.
Oh, that's right. Good idea. Okay. Okay, I gotta play aggro though. So let's just keep distracting Maxwell here. You know what? I could just have Merity just chill. I don't think explode is worth it now compared to what we've seen with distortion.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, that distortion does fixed damage, but it's still subject to the elemental weakness and resistance stuff.
Yeah. Well, jumping didn't really help here. Well, actually, it's helping Merity. She's the only one who's skipping along with us. Wait, jump over that first. Oh no. Oh, I did that wrong. I did that really wrong. Anyway. Okay. I'm getting a little bit lax now because I realized like how quickly this battle can go, but maybe I shouldn't be a little bit too lax just yet. Let's not pull a Reid at the moment. Let's just try to focus on this. Yeah, I'm being super lax right now. I didn't realize this boss would be... Okay. Do Do the thing,
You're
Reid.
still on hard, right?
Yeah, I am still on hard. I don't know what's happening.
Just asking.
Yes, I'm still on hard. I didn't change it. I know I made some...
Let's see once he has less HP, because maybe... I don't remember which arts he gets on hard.
I think he knows Meteor Swarm, I want to say. Do it, Max! Yeah! Let's go!
Nice.
Let's go! The best art in this entire game. I don't care what anybody thinks. Okay, maybe the Twinkle Stars, whatever, I'll say that, but honestly, I still love Elemental Master. It's so good. Oh, he's not gonna get it out though. Darn it. Okay. Holy smokes, Reid, chill. Oh my gosh. So, how's it going, everybody? How's the weather? Oh, the weather's pretty good, you know? It's a little bit cold, but we're going in with the final kill!
Oh, wow, already! Well, I get... royalty? I think you weren't sarcastic at all.
Yeah, you know what? You were right, Royalty, you were right! Holy smokes!
You're... Man, I have to say, I think you're ready for challenge runs now.
No, I'm good. I don't think I'll ever go as far as challenge runs.
That was a very, very impressive fight for you. You did very, very well.
Thanks, I guess. It was all thanks to Distortion, I suppose. Let's get into the challenge runs. I mean, if ever I have the time. But it already took me a while to get to this point already. It might be another 10 years. Give me 10 years.
I'll be there in 10 years to remind you of that.
Oh, no. Okay. Alright. Well, we got the title of Crable Master. What the heck happened there? I'm actually really confused. Oh my gosh. Well, that was weird. Like, you saw that ellipses? Yeah, that's me right now. What just happened?
Yeah,
Anyway.
I'm like...
It's on hard!
You had to check.
I have no words. Anyway, I don't like it when the Cramos are a little bit mixed around like this. I'm gonna give Meredy Maxwell.
Meredith is looking at her cage and she doesn't see any Kramer. If I remember, for combinations, it's better to actually have Secondes and Maxwell on different cages. I don't think you will get anything good if they are in the same one.
Yeah. Yeah, especially because like they're opposites if I recall from your video, so it does kind of help. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm open to being corrected at any time and whatnot, but I think that's how it should go. As well. Anywho. Well, that was quick. I guess we could end it off before we get to the next area, and then we could help wrap up this game afterwards. Jesus, game. Yeah, the MVP is Distortion. Shout out to the spell. So good. So good. And secondly, my favorite. Let's go, Max. Yeah. Alright. Anywho, let's prepare Farah for Detoxify here and bring out a healer. Because why not? And let's see here. I don't like what we're gonna be doing next. I'm not ready for it. Honestly, I feel like I'm really not ready for it.
Is that the Glimmer Cage?
The Glimmer Spire, yes.
Yeah, Glimmer Spire. Why? No idea why I called that.
No, it's okay.
Glimmer Spire.
I don't know how to feel about what's to
You
come.
should really get the weapon for Reid first. If you're doing it.
Alright, fine.
Because it's really going to help you. Your current weapon is powerful, but terrible accuracy, if I remember.
Alright. Okay, so I'll just end off at wait, actually we have to be in Etheria first for that, if I recall correctly. Oh no, we have to be in Celestia.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll head off to Celestia, and that's where we're gonna end off this portion of Tales of Eternia. Gonna make sure that we get there, essentially. Anyway,
You should check
let's
your spells very
Well, it's
quickly
not
before.
fun. We must win.
the spells?
Yeah, you got some activity in your cage.
Oh yeah, right. Cramo. Let's flop Maxwell over. Okay. Well, Secundus, not Maxwell. Now let's flop Maxwell over. Drain,
I think no. Second dance in the opposite cage because I think you're going to get resurrection. Oh no, not yet. Oh. Okay, so that was just Drain Guard. That's so sad.
yeah, it was just Drain Guard. Oh, my favorite part is like whenever you need to call the Van Eltia, it'll always have the cutscene no matter how close you are. It's like, hey, let's go to the Van Eltia, guys. Let's make sure we hover ourselves right above it. There we go. Okay, time to head to the Van Eltia. Oh, it's gonna have its dramatic entrance. A couple inches. All right, we're good. And it's always a different angle every single time you use it. It's never the same angle. It's the little things. It's the little things. We didn't see any of the Duel the Soul extensions. You want me to die? No, I get it. Showcase the game as much as I can. If this was a legitimate Let's Play, I would have done it, but it's not. So we're streaming, so there's only so much I can showcase. Well, we could have technically shown it off since it is Eternia. We got a lot of time, so yeah. Anyway, let's go to Celestia, and we're gonna end it off. Actually, we're going to end up Belir Castle, where we ended off last time. So I don't know what it is about Belir's Castle, but apparently it's the hotspot for all of our breaks today. So let's just head on over there. I think it's all the way around here. Yeah, it's northeast of Tinsha. I always remember Belir's Castle is northeast of Tinsha, which I could have made.
And can't you already go to Ayman?
No, you got to go to Tinsha first. You'll see why once we get there. Well,
Okay.
not Tinsha. You have to go to Belir's Castle first. I just know Belir's Castle is northeast of Tinsha. So... Van Eltia. Little too extra there. Just saying, Ifrid. Anywho, this would be where we're going to close it off for today. Not today. For this session, we're going to be going on another 75-minute break. You've seen Muctales' channel flow through and whatnot. We'll give one final plug for later, because I think you're going to be joining in for later as well, correct?
Yes, I will be there.
Alright.
I want to see you wrap up this game.
Yeah, I do too.
I want to see the nightmare of the final boss in hard mode.
The nightmare. Anywho, yes, we'll be back in 75 minutes, and yeah, see you guys then.
See ya.